Everything is off.
Okay.
Emergency exit lights are off.
Okay.
And APU generator is off.
Yep.
Standby power, we got that.
Yep.
And battery, you want a complete
You
shutdown.
want it? Yeah, we're gonna battery.
So let's take this off
Okay.
and then turn it off. It's all theirs.
Oh,
Yeah, turn it off. It's all theirs. Good landing. See, what I was trying to do with you was
That's why I had asked for the volunteers, right? Well, if the avionics package are better, this airplane actually allows, like a modern 737 actually allows you to build that storage unit, and you can fly it down to 500 feet or something.
Actually, I have done that, but you have to plan ahead. And then you set your altitudes, and so when you fly it, it's just there. You're restarting everything. Pressurization. Yep. Say what? I don't know. This pressurization horn.
Did I get the tea? Yes, I'll be right there to get it.
It's full. Way full.
Oh, perfect. Did it spill though? Oh, good. So I did it just the right amount. Okay, the push to talk is not, so I'm not hot right now.
I have no idea. What is this, 38?
What'll be the next number?
Yeah, I looked them out and forget.
Okay, well, if it's, I'll tell you.
Sure.
Yeah, it says.
Ryan and Doug.
Yeah, Ryan and Doug, 34. 1735.
Right. How do I add one?
How do you what?
How do I add, like,
Other text?
Yeah.
Just what do you want, color do you want it to be?
I don't know, I was thinking just copy that.
Okay, so you right click and on it and say copy, but when you right click and say paste, make sure you say paste duplicate, not reference, because otherwise when you change one, it'll change the other. Now drag it over. What are you gonna call it? CFI Checkride or line check? Yeah. Maybe put apostrophe S, so Captain Cowboy's upgrade line check. Perfect.
made it a landing? Look, did it look okay? I was kind of seeing at him the whole time, so. No, I know, but I'm just saying I was seeing what he was doing.
Oh, I think it's something else.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I was standing out on the side of the plane here, and
Uh-huh.
it looked really nice, actually. My landing is not going to be that nice. I can promise you, I should probably put these on.
Man, that would be cool if you had the full motion.
I might put them on for the show.
I'm surprised you're not wearing your other outfit.
No, it's not.
That's not that. Oh, you're supposed to be the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. They got you here as flight level 370. I'll put it in.
I'll never make it.
Well, that's. I mean, you should be something. I mean, then you know we should be connecting if that's going to be the case. Right?
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that might happen too, but we'll deal with it.
Okay. Well, safe word is,
Banana-rama?
banana-rama.
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 Yep.
Banana-rama. Banana-rama. Man, I'm so glad I saw those Pappy lights. I was wondering if I was going to see them with the Optimus constellation,
Yeah, it's really bad. It'll last for the next 2 days, and then we'll need to get new ones.
Okay.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to the stream. This is going to be a fun flight. This is my my captain's line check. So I'm expecting a training captain to join me for this flight any minute, and we'll see if I can earn myself an extra bar today. I already bought them and they're on my shoulder, so I'm keeping them. So I am going to spend a few minutes preparing the cockpit and programming our FMS, and then we'll be on our way.
Good afternoon, Mr. O'Keefe.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, how are you?
Good.
Captain? Oh, you got your hands full.
Yeah. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Good. My name's Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Jim Lowry.
Okay.
I
Sure about that?
yeah, sorry a little late.
No worries.
I had to make a couple of stops on my way here.
Okay.
All right.
I've heard a lot about it, Jim.
Listen, your last name's O'Keefe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not really a big fan of Irish people.
Why?
Well, 'cause you're green and shit. Are you green, Jim?
Do I look
Oh, no, your name's not Jim. My name's Jim.
Jim.
Jim, are you green, Ryan?
Do I look green?
Well, by the time we're done this flight, we're going to find out if you got the stones of the Texan that you say you got. Understand?
Understood.
All right. All right. So now, I got my testing material here. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa. This thing moving yet? Feel like it's moving.
I think I know why you think I look green.
Why? Why do you think you...
You think we're
I
moving?
feel like we're moving. We don't... Yeah, here, hold these. I stopped at the 7-Eleven. I brought you one.
Thanks.
Do you need one?
Good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You know this is your line check, right, boy? It's your line check, boy. If you fail this, you will never fly. You'll be flying a cargo plane full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
Understood, sir.
You understand that, boy?
I understand.
So who's the boss, boy?
I believe it's you, sir.
Yes, sir. That's right. Don't forget it.
Okay.
Even though you're Irish, we'll forget that for this part of the train, okay?
I think you should sit down and see if you can hang on for 8 seconds.
Am I not sitting yet? I thought I was sitting.
Try it again.
Try again.
Run that.
Are you telling me I'm wrong, boy?
I'm asking you to run
What
that.
happens if you tell the line check captain that you're wrong?
Well, I
We're
thought
gonna fail me right now.
it was a test. You should run that sitting checklist again.
Okay, hang on. You don't look at the paperwork, you'll know what I'm testing you on.
Okay.
Okay?
Understood, sir.
That's enough of that now, boy. Understood. So, explain to me what the hell are you trying to prove here, young man? The hell is this? Water.
That was the previous crew.
Who in the hell drinks water when they fly, boy?
That's the previous crew.
That's what I want to know, though. Come on, man.
That's the previous
Are
crew.
you trying to get me sick?
I would not try to compromise your liver, sir.
You would not? You better not.
No, I would never try to compromise that liver.
So where the hell are we going?
Somewhere.
Oh, okay.
La Hasa.
Excuse me, miss. Yeah. You should be able to hear.
You should.
You cannot hear?
Take two.
Take two. Oh boy. Alright, let me get that headset on.
It's not too bad, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan needs it, because he's too quiet. Alright, we're going to try this again because apparently...
Okay.
Apparently the people they can't hear, but you know what? I think that's a fact. I can't even get it in the hole. There we go.
Sounds like a checklist problem, sir.
Okay, listen here, boy.
Yep.
This is a very important training exercise for you.
Okay.
I still don't like your last name because you're Irish, and Irish means you're green, and I don't trust green people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
No, I don't, sir.
I don't know what you're doing trying to give me water to fly. You should know better than that. And by the way, whatever happens in this cockpit there, if you mention it to anybody, I will see that you're fired.
We're not flying to Vegas, sir.
We're not?
Nope.
Well, where are we going?
Bahasa. So I can't guarantee that what happens in this cockpit will stay in this cockpit.
Well, I'm just telling you, you better make damn sure you fly your best today. Because if you don't do well here, you's gonna fail. Are you a failure, boy? Are you, boy? Come on, are you a failure?
It depends which relative you ask, sir.
Are you a failure in your life, boy?
I'm sitting here, sir. I don't think so.
All right. So, I'm just telling you that Delta Airlines tells me that I'm supposed to see if you're compotent. Do you know what compotent is, boy?
I believe you meant to select competent.
Oh, so you're not compotent.
I don't believe so, sir.
Is this whole trip going to be about you correcting me from day one? Because we may as well push back right now and get the heck out of Dodge.
Let's see. It.
That seems legit. All right, you got to promise me one thing, though, boy.
What's that?
You're going to get me to the destination because I got an appointment I got to keep with a lady-friendly lady. You understand me?
I think I'm picking up what you're laying down, sir.
Yeah, all right. So, what do you tell your first officer when you get in the airplane? What do you tell him you want him to do? And I want you to be specific to see if you're compotent.
Well, normally, if you had a working CPU, I'd tell you to put in the flight plan.
No, because this is a training flight. We need to see if you can do your job, boy.
Well, you asked me what you would do. I'd tell you that's what you're going to
Oh, okay. So what you're telling me is you start off by delegating your authority
do. Yeah,
and showing who's the boss.
That's
Is that
right.
what you're saying?
That's right. Who's the boss? Me.
Who's the boss? You think you're the boss, boy?
That's what I just said.
How many passengers we got on board this bird, boy?
65.
65 passengers today? And do you believe you're competent enough to get them to their destination?
We're going to find out.
Do you believe you uphold the values of a Delta airline pilot?
I'm sure they'll be very pleased with the content of this stream, sir.
You think that they'll be pleased? Do you look for approval from all your employees, boy?
I don't have any employees.
You don't have any employees? Everybody that you are the captain of on these flights, you are their boss, their mentor.
Excuse me for a second.
For what?
I'm hoping you could help me out with something.
What would you like?
There's a loose cord over there.
Yeah,
It's the one that says Mike.
Mike?
Can you pull that out for a second?
Boy, you want? Why do you not want to hear me?
Thanks.
Is that right?
That's a lot better. Thanks.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't think this is such a good idea.
Just hold on a few seconds.
2 seconds. He's already giving me commands. I haven't even been in this cockpit for 5 minutes. Okay. Don't look at my papers.
I won't. I won't look. I will not look at your papers.
I want you to see.
I will not understand. I will not. I will be ready for your test on the hot water heater.
Oh. Hey, who are you?
I'm like your safety officer back here, dude.
Oh, man. Are you wasted?
No, dude. I just got out of my van. I live in my van, so I travel to the next site.
I got out of my van.
Boy, stop knocking the papers out of my hand.
Ah.
Oh, good rolling tape.
Oh, yeah? Can you give me, what's that called? What's that called that I have to do?
Right.
Who am I supposed to call?
Clearance.
Okay,
Clarence.
Do you know Clarence?
I do. You should call him. Yeah, you should call him.
Clarence, he's a good dude. Do you like Clarence?
I think we just smoked a bowl, dude.
Okay. Could you give me that frequency?
For what again?
Clarence. I want to talk to Clarence.
Want to talk to Clarence? I think his number is 121.9, man.
We're going to talk to Clarence at 121. 121. You wear glasses. Could I borrow those? 121.9. Do you think I could talk to Clarence now?
Well, Jack.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a long flight.
You have no idea, boy.
I can't find Clarence, man.
You can't find Clarence?
Nope. I found Victor, though.
Victor. Perfect. I know there's room in here somewhere. All right. Good afternoon, Clarence. Delta 209. What airport are we at?
I don't know. It's this one. I don't think we're connected, actually.
No, man. I already did connect you, dude. Dude,
Yeah,
it's
he
waiting.
Oh, you gotta do it again?
No, man. It's in standby.
What's this? Okay, let me see. No, I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Take off gross weight with 3.
All right, man.
Transmitting. Oh, disconnected, reconnected. There's nothing. Oh, why are we paused? I don't know why are we paused. Somebody hit the P key. Yeah. Good afternoon, Clarence. Delta 209.
Delta 209, again, say again.
Yes, sir. We're looking for Clarence.
Delta 209, you're clear to destination as filed by Malta 1 Alpha. Initial climb to flight level 150, squawk 2601.
We're clear to 150. I'm sorry. We've got 2601. Could you repeat that, please? Delta 209.
He said contact at 122.6.
Alright, did you actually file our flight plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't sure if it was filed.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
On the departing traffic velocity
He
9247.
said, initially, I think he said 150, so 115,000. Although we're joking around, we still have to be somewhat serious.
No, exactly, right?
122.6.
I did it for you, Captain.
122.6.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Malta on approach, good day. Tomjet 1 Victor Bravo, Malta 1 Alpha, passing 5,200 for flight level 140, 787-800.
Tomjet 1 Victor Bravo, hello, radar contact, climb flight level 140.
Climb flight level 140, Tomjet 1 Victor Bravo.
Virgin 9104, climb flight level 250, contact all control 127.5, bye-bye.
It works.
Flight level, was that 250 and
I do.
127, what was the frequency, sorry, 9104?
Airblue 332, turn right, fly heading 090. Virgin 9104, climb flight level 250 and contact all control 127.5.
Okay, yeah, 250, 127.5, 9104.
Controls work the right way. Very important to test your flight controls. You understand me, boy?
I do understand you, sir. Test the flight controls.
Okay, so,
Airblue 332, heading 090.
test flight controls. There you go, 1 second.
Radar, good evening, Neptune 1 Whiskey, Malta 1 Alpha expedited.
You know, it's very important.
Neptune 11 Whiskey, hello, radar contact, climb flight level 140.
How much time it's taking
140, Neptune 1 Whiskey.
Well, you know what Delta... I'm trying to uphold the standards of Delta Airlines, departing even later than anticipated.
Oh, so you figured out that we have to make sure that we arrive late to every destination.
That's right. That's right. That's what they trained me for. Arrive late.
Okay.
Tell you what, if you want, you can go ahead and plug that back in. I think so, yeah.
Well, see, you
let me-
just demonstrated control, and I was wondering how long it was going to take you to get your loosey-goosey lady pants off and show me some respect.
There you go. So, I know you know better than the dispatcher, so what would you put in a CG?
Well, it's whatever you feel like, but generally you put a 23.6.
Flight level 270, contact the Hawk control
Okay.
127.5. Thanks very much, bye-bye.
That's why I asked. You're the expert, right?
Hey, what are you trying to pull? Another fast one?
Nope.
What are you doing with my drink on your side? It don't go there. This is not, do you understand me? This is the finest horse vest you can buy. And I would not share it with you until you pass this test.
Fair enough.
You understand?
I understand.
You know this flight is not going to go the way you expect it's going to go, right?
Well, most of my flights haven't.
What do you think that tells you, boy?
It tells me that this airline is probably not the greatest career choice.
Well, it could be better than doing something else like database administration. Because that would be a dead-end career.
That's true. That's fair. Thank you, sir.
This replacing technology is way better. Do you understand that?
Okay, Captain.
Are you finally ready to do anything here yet, or what?
We're working on it.
Level 250, contact all control 127.5, bye-bye.
Bank angle. Did you hear that? I was testing the warning systems.
I did. It worked well.
Okay, all right.
Hello, radar contact, climb flight level 140.
I'm at flight level 140, and if possible, can you give me a heading to fly in for about 10 minutes whilst we reset our system with
Well, thankfully there's only one runway here, so
You gonna get us there, boy?
I'm working on it, Captain. These newfangled computers, you know. I'm coming from cargo life where we just have needles and no autopilot.
So who is the best guy you ever flew with before? Some potato?
No, not
I'm
potato.
told potato is a yellow belly sap sucker. Some guy named Weather something told me potato sucks monkey balls.
Well, I was going to say weatherman, but now I'm not so sure.
Oh.
Fulton approach, Delta 7202.
I'm told that a potato is the most useless vegetable on the planet.
You don't know how to cook them, sir. You clearly don't know how to boil a potato.
Don't know how to boil a potato?
I'll be happy to help you with that.
When you're in Texas, nobody eats potatoes, do they?
No, it's all steak, sir.
It's all steak. Ethiopian steak, anorexic cow. Oh, look, a squirrel.
All right, Malta 1 to Malta, and then it's going to be Golf 214. Here, not in the database.
Why are you putting this in on the legs page? That's not where it goes.
Route page.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it in the route page.
I was checking to make sure you knew, sir.
Yeah, so if you go route and next page, this is where you would put that.
Right. So I was checking to make sure you knew, sir.
Well, sir, this is not a test about me. This is a test of your skills. Remember?
Yeah.
See that? I'm sorry. That's going to be a bad mark.
Be a demerit.
You did not pass that one.
I'm sure they'll get that feedback, sir.
Sir, you are riding the fine line here. You are riding a very fine line.
11,000. Clipper 411, hello, radio contact, climb flight level 110.
Climb 110, Clipper 411.
Shanix 5 Julia for Lima, climb flight level 230, contact Lahore control 127.5.
320, say again on...
See, big X means you fail that section.
Okay, well, judging by your paperwork, I feel like there's a lot more sections to go.
You have no idea, boy, what I'm going to judge you on.
Roger, direct Malta 7202.
You know, I know grandmothers can get out of an airport faster than you. I don't know if you're trying to prove something, but seriously, like, what?
I think that mic cord is a little loose then. I think you need to pull that up again.
I'll pull it up if you promise to get us off the ground this frickin' year.
That's a deal. Ooh. I thought this guy was going to be a pro.
Listen here, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Because clearly we're going to be a while, and I'm thinking that we ain't even getting off this ground anytime soon. So you just poke on them there buttons, so I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay.
UPS 247, hello, Multan approach, radar contact, climb flight level 140.
Level 140, UPS 247.
Air Blue 332, contact Multan Tower 119.1, Allah Hafiz.
Probably should have hit the study guide a little bit harder on this CDU.
Delta 7202, will you give us vectors to Malta while we try to get our FMS working correctly?
Delta 7202, Roger, fly heading 100.
Roger, 100 heading for Delta 7202.
Oops. Oh, good God.
Clipper 411, climb level 230, contact hall control 127.5.
Climb pedal 130, contact lower control 127.5. Clipper 411, have a good one. Up. Good night.
Good night, and the level is flight level
This airline
230.
pilot gig seemed like such a good idea.
230.
Alright. Hey, could you help me out with this? So we can get the hell out of here.
Shadow 1 Multan.
So,
Shadow 1 with you.
so that's alright. And routes and then legs.
Shadow 1 high speed approved, climb level 130.
130, high speed, Shadow 1.
Say what?
What do you need then?
No, just trying to figure out this
Okay.
It's,
Okay.
so it's Malta and GT14.
That's a route. That's not necessarily.
No, trying to go back to.
Okay, go down, page down. Page down. There you go.
Okay, that's right. So it's Malta, GT14, and
I don't.
Shadow 1, continue climb level 310.
Oh, it's not supposed to be that long?
Continue 310, Shadow 1.
Oh, Nevada. Yeah, native.
And approach all Lufthansa cargo plans 7 of which crew of 3,600 for 14,000.
Lufthansa cargo 17, hello, radar contact, continue climb level 140.
Continue climb to 140 cargo.
Sorry, dude. I was just like trying to help him out and study harder.
Yeah, no, what's up?
I'm just trying to figure this out.
You were sidetracked?
Something distracted me.
Delta 7202, confirm, where are you going now?
How far are you going back?
Delta 7202, I'm having some problems with the FMS. I'm just going to go ahead and disconnect. I'll get it figured out. Sorry about that.
No problem, you can fly heading 100 till you get it sorted out.
You want me to read it out? Okay, so you've got an in there.
Roger, I'll fly 100. Let's see if I can get it.
UTOP.
UPS 247, stop climb level 110.
Level 110. UPS 247.
Tango uniform.
And UPS 247, traffic Delta 7, Delta Boeing 787, crossing your left to right, range is 8 miles, maintaining level 110.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out for traffic, UPS 247.
Oh, it's because it already exists. So what it's going to do as soon as you put M875 and go here, it's just probably going to change this one, but try it. But M875, push this. It takes as a new line. Okay, so we'll just do direct. So India Golf, Oscar November Alpha. Put it on the right. Okay, and then Whiskey Ford on the left.
UPS 247, climb flight level 120.
120, UPS 247. And Delta 7202, I believe we've got it fixed. I am direct to Malta.
It probably didn't accept it. Oh, it did. Yeah.
Roger that, continue climb level 230, contact all control 127.5.
Roger, flight level 230, 320, sorry, repeat.
230.
Roger, flight level 230 of Delta 7202, and you said contact departure?
Contact all control 127.5.
Roger, 127.5, Delta 7202.
Delta, correction, UPS 247, climb level 140, contact all control 127.5.
Okay, level 140 and over to 27.5. And Delta 209, if you're still on here, man, make sure you take a sip of that horse piss for us. We'll see you on the other side.
Yes, sir. There it is. Bravo 345, NOMKIM. NOM. sorry, no, you're right. No, November.
And departure, good evening, American 209, checking in with you at 2000, 5000 on V6 departure.
American 209, hello, we're a contact line flight number
I got it.
150.
And a 150 for 209.
So see what I mean? If it's already there, it'll just move it up. That's right, and that's it. You're done.
Lufthansa Cargo 17, continue climb level 230, contact log control 127.5.
230 MJ 7.5 Japan, South Carolina.
I got a phone call from HR while I was out there, and I was informed I'm not allowed to say something to you. I'm not allowed to use something that I didn't know was bad. I'm not allowed to call you boy. Apparently.
Apparently that offended somebody.
Well, apparently I was told that that's not appropriate
can't
in
imagine why.
America, but I don't, honestly, as a Canadian, I have no
You didn't
idea
know?
why. I have no idea what it even,
Yeah. I was wondering if somebody's gonna check your ass.
every Texas movie I've ever watched in my life has always had that. So
Yeah.
we're going to call you you.
You. That's probably a better scenario
Understand?
there, sir. Yeah.
So HR called me
Yeah.
and said I can't say that.
Yeah.
So we're going to say you.
Yeah, that seems more appropriate.
All right. So if I offended anyone, I apologize. That was not my intention. I plead ignorance.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
moving forward. You got this computer box thing you programmed?
I believe so. Thank you for your moment of clarity, sir.
You're welcome. And you understand, what are you doing? You're messing with my filing system.
There you go.
All right, so here's the way this is going to work. I'm going to call ground now, and I'm going to get permissions to check if you are compotent.
Okay.
Okay? So you make sure you do what you got to do, and I'm going to call over to them ground folk, which would be on what frequency?
Stand by, dude.
I didn't know we had Beavis here.
Actually, I don't have that.
What, an iPad?
I don't have one of those.
Well, so you
I thought the
came
company
to,
was going to issue one.
so you came to work unprepared? Oh boy, you're really not doing well today.
Nope, I'm not.
You know what? You better skedaddle.
I better.
And there, look, that is another big fat X. Tardiness and unprepared. And you better come back with a proper beverage this time. Oh, look what they delivered. They gave you mine. Boy, that's great. All right. So 1111. No, you got to push the little button. It's not new like yours. I said 1111. It's a real original passcode. You got that frequency for me there, you?
It's 21.9.
Wow, go figure. It's like ground point 9, isn't it? We're never getting off this ground. With your hold up, your sorry ass is gonna get dragged to the sky, and you got a lot of performing to do.
121.8.
Oh, you changed it now?
What?
You want 121.8? You said? Is it 8 or 9?
You want a ground or clearance?
I want ground. I got clearance.
You got clearance?
I got my clearance. I talked to Clarence already. You don't listen to me, do you? I spoke to Clarence already. I need to talk to ground.
The ground's down below us, dude.
All right, cool. Is it 0.8? Good afternoon, ground Delta 209.
Delta 209, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We'd like to push and start at this time.
Delta 209, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Delta 209. All right, listen to me. I spoke to ground. What's the matter now?
Your thing's not loaded.
It's just because you don't know how to operate the company equipment. Another X.
Ouch.
You know, you'd think you worked in technology or something. Clearly.
Delta 209, can you accept takeoff from intersection Delta or do you need the full length?
Nah, we'd be happy with the intersection, Delta 209.
Roger that.
Intersection Delta.
Yeah.
I feel like you may gain clarity as you drink more of your Canadian water throughout this flight and start hydrating yourself. Thanks, man.
No problem. So you've used Navigraph before,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
Okay.
Speedbird
You think I might get more clarity? Do you think I'm not clear?
No, I think you're sharp as a tack, sir.
I am sharper than the diamond on your wife's finger. You understand me?
All right, give me 1 second.
Oh, no problem. I just wanted to let you know that I love you, man.
I love you too, sir.
I think it's best that we demonstrate. Wait a minute. Let me rephrase. As long as you don't put us into the ground, I'll pass your ass.
That seems like a passable
result. Do you think you can make that happen? Because rumor has this that look at that's better. Look at this dude. I just become Commodore E. Commodore. I got Commodore on my shoulders. And I'm telling you that there's someone.
Man, you are loud.
Well, turn the volume down, man.
How do you?
What do you?
Well, you brought in this.
You can't. Can you even hear me still?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I can hear you.
Somebody told me Crispy is gonna make sure you're crispy today. Do you know what crispy is?
I've got a good idea what that is.
Crispy gonna make you crispy.
Okay. All right. We're set.
Do you have if you hit that little arrow on the top, it'll show you where you at.
That's a neat trick, sir.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
All right. So
would you please read?
Yes.
The pre-flight checklist.
You can't do that yet. You haven't done your flows.
Well, that's true.
Do your flows and then I'll read the checklist. See, it's like I feel like a babysitter on a daily basis. Even when I'm having a beverage, I still got to babysit.
Sorry, request taxi for
Qantas 491, taxi to holding point runway 36 with Charlie Alpha Golf.
Now, you tell me when you're ready for the checklist.
Charlie Alpha Golf, Qantas 491.
You know, the more I drink, the sharper I get, hey?
That's what I believe, sir. That's fine.
Who did that? See, that's to make the passengers safe.
Charlie,
Right.
contact tower 119.1.
Fries are done.
The fries are done. Yeah, what was that?
All right. Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
Okay, hold my beer.
I'm holding your beer.
All right, taxi and takeoff briefing, please.
Okay, this will be a. We're set up for a 3-6 departure out of Multan.
Smile there. See, what I just did is I took a photo of you with alcohol in your hand, and now I own you.
I can't believe I fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I'm telling you, I'm sharp as a pistol.
It should be a push to the left with the taxi down. Probably. Oh, wait. Why did they set this up over here? We're at the military apron.
Oh, we got bits. We love bits. Alright, so, are you done with that taxi briefing?
Look at that.
That's perfect. So, we're going to do intersection departure at Deltas. You're going to taxi to the left, and we'll go out on
That's
Delta.
why he said that. Yeah.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
All right,
It's also-
oxygen.
it's also a molten 1A departure.
Okay, do you like oxygen?
I think I'm gonna need some.
Oxygen's a good thing. I'm good on my side.
Good on my side.
All right, those nav display and transfer switches.
They're on both and normal.
Auto and normal. Fuel pumps.
Fuel pumps.
All right, passenger signs. See, you didn't even do your flows.
No, I did. I just left them off.
Oh. Passenger signs.
Passenger signs are on?
No, they're not. You just turned them on. I watched you. Window heat.
Window heat.
Oh, at least you got that one on. More bits. Hydraulics.
Hydraulics are on.
Thank you. Window. Oh, we did that. Windows.
Windows are closed and welded.
I would expect that you would go out and clean them now. All right, fine. You're insubordinate. MCP. What do you got? 15,000 set.
Yep, 15,000 set for the departure, and let me grab the V speeds.
What? You're gonna grab them? Where are you gonna grab them? Okay, look at that. You need 147.
No, I need 143.
Nope. You have to add 5.
That's not what the other guy said.
Well, the other guy was wrong.
All right, we'll add 5.
You add 5. 147.
You sure about that, sir?
Really? Yeah, I'm sure. Because what that means is at 143, you fall out of the sky. So you have to add 5.
Okay, we'll add 5. Oops, we're gonna leave that at 360.
See, that's why you're a helicopter pilot and I'm not. Because a helicopter don't fall out of the sky. Flight instruments, I got 271. 271. That's the same on both sides, so that's good.
Yeah, but
CDU pre-flight. What are you talking?
I'm changing this, sir.
You can't change nothing.
Yeah, I'm changing it.
Why?
Because it's wrong.
Do you have that?
Field elevation's 403.
All right. Did
so
you?
let's do 1014 on the PA.
What would you like it to be?
1014.
All right. Now, can you bring up that SID, please?
Sure.
Because I'm wondering if you got everything programmed. Because I see zero here.
Right. Climb straight ahead, which is runway heading.
Yeah, which is what though?
Well, it's straight ahead, which is 2.
Yes, but it said 0.
Yeah. Well, now it says 2.
Okay.
You're good.
Thank you.
Happy with that?
I am. I am happy. All right. Parking brake.
Brake set.
Thank you. And engine start levers.
They're closed.
And the anti-collision lights.
They are on.
All right. We're gonna start now. So far, you pass.
All right. Well,
it's downhill from here.
It might be.
All right. We spin number 1.
We might have peaked.
Have you put ground air on?
Yes, I have. So I would spin number 1, please.
Number 1 coming up. Look, the little. It's moving.
It is moving.
That's right. That's what you keep. You gotta keep your eye on this. And if this goes hotter than the hubs of the burning of the devil himself, you gotta make sure that you turn that off.
That's the money switch right there.
Yes, sir. As money switch is kind of like a money shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is the $500,000 lever here, sir. You've messed this one up,
and what
it's
happens?
Expensive.
Do you know about expense, boy? Shit. Do you know
Careful
about
now.
expense?
Careful, you Canadians. Careful now.
Do you understand about expense, man?
Well, I paid for flight school, sir, so.
Okay. By yourself, or did your mommy help you?
No. Starter cut out. That's a good start.
Wait. No, you can't do that till the start valve closes.
That's a suggestion.
All right. Would you like to push back now, please?
Nope. I would not.
You're gonna regret flying. We fly again there at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know that, eh?
Yes, sir.
The roll's gonna be reversed.
I'll be sitting in that chair, sir.
Yeah, and I should remember
and
that.
I'm waiting for that chair, sir.
I could be in big trouble.
You could be, sir. That is the correct adjective.
All
now I'd like to start number 2.
Alright, tracking number 2.
That's my throttle, sir.
Everything on this half is mine.
Okay.
Everything on that half is yours.
Okay.
Which means I get this inch.
Yeah. So, folks on the stream, you heard that, right? So, we can disable anything on this.
We just had a message. Can you check it, please?
Push and start is approved. Face south.
Push and start approved, face
That's
south.
it. No, it was on that first one right at the bottom, highlighted. When would you like that taxi?
We'll call him in a second.
I think you passed so far. Should I call someone now?
You should call ground and tell them we're finally ready to go.
What's going on here though? This scares me. There, she fixed.
That's fixed.
Good afternoon, ground Delta 209. We're ready for that taxi now.
Delta 209, a taxi straight up on Delta, hold short of runway 36.
We're going to taxi down and we'll go Delta and hold short of 36, Delta 209.
Can you give me the after start checklist, please?
Good man. You caught that. I was trying to trick you. Generators.
Generators are on.
Probe heat.
Probe heat is on.
Anti-ice. What? Do you guys use anti-ice ever?
Once or twice a year, sir.
How often? How do you know when you need anti-ice?
Because my neighbor's puddles will freeze, sir.
And when it's cold outside?
Yeah.
Isolation valve. I've got that on my side. It's auto. Packs are mine. They're an auto. What would you use this knob for?
That would be the auto brakes.
And what would you normally like that set to?
I would like that on rejected takeoff.
Alright, and you know that when the cows come home, that's when that's going to save your bacon, you understand?
Yep.
Engine start switches. Have you checked your engine, your controls yet?
Stand by, sir.
Stand by, he says. You I didn't realize there were strangers.
Delta 209, you can contact
Hi,
our
I'm Trevor.
119.1.
Nice to meet you.
Last flight out of here for
This is Ryan.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Go ahead.
You picked a heck of a stream to join us.
Yes, we're playing along. Flight controls free and correct?
Flight controls are free and correct. Alright.
Alright,
Flaps 5, please.
Flaps 5.
Speeds are set.
Delta 209, contact our on 119.1.
19.1 Delta 209.
Have a good one, sir. You're the second last flight out of here.
Yeah, we've been a little delayed. My first officer's doing a line check right now. He's failing. 19.1, he said? Oh, what did he say? 19.1, right?
For towers, 19.1.
Are you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go. My scenery doesn't quite line up.
No. And good afternoon, Tower Delta 209. We are holding short runway 36.
Delta 209, runway 36, cleared for takeoff, runway surface winds gone.
Clear for takeoff, runway 26, Delta 209. I'm going to give you more power. Turn your packs off. And
yeah, I'm going to hit with this intersection. Yeah, this scenery doesn't quite line up, but we're just gonna do this. And
Yeah, there's the other guy that's still got to go.
yeah,
This is a very narrow runway.
it's like, yeah.
It's all that rain. You should turn your windshield wipers on so we don't see all that mess.
209 tower.
Go ahead, Tower Delta 209.
Set squawk 2601, please.
Sorry about that. The generators are that 2601 Delta 209. Ah. Engines are stable. Takeoff power set.
Not yet. This is the toga switch, right?
Yep.
It's narrow. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
I thought we got
software load. I thought it was going to crash,
I thought it was
actually.
gonna crash, yeah. Oh, this really messed me up. 80 knots. Oh, come on. There we go.
V1. Rotate. Pause, ready to climb.
Gear up, please.
Gear's coming up.
Delta 209 airborne, contact center 127.5. Have a safe flight. Bye-bye.
We're going to go over to center 127.5, Delta 209.
Flaps 1, please.
Flaps 1. Good afternoon, center Delta 209. We're up 36, 2.4, over 150.
Flaps up, please.
Flaps up. Oh, that's why. We have no,
Stand by.
And center, any chance for a direct to Signitic 3909?
good afternoon, center Delta 209, off 36, 3.3 for 150.
Delta 209, radar contact, continue climb flight level 27. Google, Golf Uniform, Golf Alpha Lima.
We're going to go up to 270, Delta 209.
I see C270, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. What did he say?
Looking. G-U-G-A-L. Probably direct G-U-G-A-L.
Do you see that? Confirm?
I see that. I'm happy with that.
So because I have LNAV and VNAV on, you can just follow the pink flight directors. That'll guide you to your...
I saw that. That's what I'm up to.
United 909, proceed direct position Google, Golf Uniform, Golf Alpha Lima.
Direct to Google, United 909.
Go on direct Golf, Uniform Golf Alpha Lima, Delta 209.
Delta 209, that wasn't for you.
No, but it was texted to us. Uh-oh. That's not a good idea. He just messaged us again. Ah.
There it is.
There it starts. Alright, 8,000.
Yep.
James, can you check the message from VATSIM as well?
What? Yeah, what's that message?
Which message?
The bat.
Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
it was for United
It was for...
909.
Yeah, 909.
Oh, crap. Oh, sugar. So where does he want us to go then?
I don't know, but
It's
he
fine.
sent it to Dallas. He said,
Just ask him.
you know, he sent it to us.
Center Delta 209.
Delta 209, go ahead.
Yeah, I got your text that you told me to go to Golf Uniform Golf Alpha Lima. I was just confirming, sir. Do you not want us going there?
Negative, I want you to go to Google direct.
Okay, perfect. We're going direct Google, Delta 209.
9er, continue climb flight level 370.
370209. Clear, check.
Yep, 370, I'm happy with that.
Alright, gears coming off on that. We're through 11,000. Oh, you already turned those off. We'll let the animals out of their cages. Continuous. That should be that, and that.
Okay, Captain. I have a request.
Yes, sir.
I have a feeling that this flight goes like other flights I've been on. This equipment's not the most reliable.
Are you telling me that you don't believe our Delta maintenance crew to be as accurate as they should be?
Nope.
Do you have a formal complaint to make at this time that you'd like to talk to me about?
Nope, but what I would like from you...
Yes?
Clarity.
I will assure you that my Texas accent will not interfere at all with the clarity that you would prefer. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to forgive you for the taking of my alcoholic beverage. And I'm also going to forgive you for, you know, messing up.
Why are we not pressurizing?
Hang on. Whoa, whoa. What are you? You're flicking switches, but you have no idea why you're flicking switches.
There's an altitude horn cutout.
What is that used for?
Pressurization.
Oh, so we have a pressurization problem?
Possibly.
God, I see no lights. I'm going to pass you on that.
77 radar contact. Continue climb flight level.
So I will monitor the cabin climb and see what's happening here.
Right.
Golf uniform, golf alpha.
What's your altitude?
The reason that went off is because the cabin's not pressurized because we did a packs off takeoff.
Oh, and I forgot to turn the packs
You
back
forgot
on.
to put the packs back on. So I'd like one check mark taken off my record.
Okay. I was just testing you. I wanted to make sure you understood. So what you're saying is I caused that problem on my own.
Yes, you did.
120.9er.
I'll let you away with that one. All right, you coming up on 180?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go Command A.
Uniform Golf Alpha Lima, velocity 077.
You really didn't do your
Speedbird
did you?
419er, contact DD on 120.9er.
20.9 Delta 209, was that for us?
Negative, that was for Speedbird 419er.
That was for Speedbird 419.
Not even close. Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact DD control on 120.9er.
120.9, Speedbird 47 Charlie, good morning.
Got garbage?
Sure, you're right there.
Well done.
Not really, but thank you, sir.
You know, the part about what is about to happen.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, we kind of have to switch modes here.
I'm just, no, you see, that indicates to me that you're slightly nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Does your wife make you nervous?
No.
It's,
But the abilities of what she can do to this thing makes me nervous.
does it really?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Did you witness what she did to your friend in the last flight?
Yeah?
You know it's going to be worse for you, right?
Yes, of course, I know.
Okay.
I believe that was a very sizable donation.
Sir, can I ask you a question? How do you feel about foreshadowing? Are you aware of what a foreshadow is?
Yep.
And if you were to guess, would you expect that what occurred to the weatherman might be a sign of things to come, only worse?
Oh, yeah. No, I have a feeling that this is going to be a fun flight.
All right, so I will agree to assist you to the best. I told you the more I drink, the better.
I know
the better I get. I'm already being better, right?
I agree.
So as long as I keep you on the straight and narrow, I'm just letting you know that I'm going to be analyzing every single thing that you do and your entire behavior along this flight.
As you should.
And then based on your behavior, that's going to determine whether you pass or fail. Do you understand that?
Okay.
But what I am going to tell you is it is an instant failure if you pile this into the ground.
That seems fair.
Does that seem fair?
That seems fair.
Have you ever failed in your life before?
Of course.
Are you a failure?
We have a master caution flight.
All right, so which is the IRS,
Yeah,
which
the IRS.
so I'm actually going to pull the checklist instead of doing. I'm not actually going to do a Ryan and just hit the button. We'll actually investigate this.
Yeah, well, I had to cover for your lack of pass. I knew they were there.
So would you like to just transfer this so you have still control, or are you happy with this?
Well, it's fine. I can.
Yeah, just transfer it. Oh, nicely done. See, now you've really broken it. Now you've ruined mine too. Just saying that we have absolutely nothing. Instrument switch. That's new. Alright, master caution for flight controls. So let's go to flight controls is section 9. And under flight controls we have IRS and flight control. So if I go down to flight control, low pressure maybe.
An IRS fault light and a yaw damper.
Yeah, the IRS is going to be under navigation. Runaway stabilizer would be like MCAS.
Right, yeah, we noticed that one real quick. Sorry for the people on the stream. No, I'm used to holding on to this bar up here when I'm sitting in that seat, but I just realized I was blocking the camera.
You were blocking the camera?
Yeah.
Flight controls, instruments. Flight control low pressure. A flight control low pressure light illuminated, but it's not actually what it says flight. There it is. Oh, yaw damper.
Yeah, it's yaw damper.
Yaw damper light illuminated indicates the yaw damper is disengaged. Yaw damper switch off and then on again. Off and then on again. No change. If the light remains illuminated, turn the yaw damper switch off. And leave it. Okay. Now we'll go to the IRS, which is going to be navigation.
Yep.
Flight management and navigation, section 11. For those of you at home that are following along.
With your QRHs.
With your QRHs. All right, we got an IRS fault. So 11.4. An IRS fault light illuminated indicates we don't. Yep, IRS flight. Oh, we are still in a line for some reason. I guess the captain decided not to align his IRSs. An IRS fault light illuminated indicates the related IRS system has detected a fault. Note the IRS, ATT, and or nav modes may be inoperative. IRS mode selector on the effective IRS to ATT, attitude.
November 195, Mike Charlie.
Maintain straight and level, constant airspeed flight until altitude displays recover. Problem is, you're climbing. Yeah. If the fault light extinguishes, you're,
it did extinguish.
It did?
Yep.
Oh boy. Magnetic heading, enter. Which might be up here.
Yeah, it would be on the IRS probably.
With
This doesn't work.
Enter updated heading periodically on the pause init page. Oh, position init. Go to your position init page.
Position.
Yep, hit index. The init ref right at the top. Hit index. Pause. Alright, and it says manual updated heading periodically on the pause init page, which
must be another page.
No, that was pause init. See how
but there's 3 pages.
There's oh yeah, okay, hit next. Hit next. Oh, wait, go back. That's got ground speed, speed,
yeah.
FMC.
This one,
there it is there. So it's the left IRS. So you got 089, it's reading 064.
Yeah.
So my suggestion would be put 089 in there, but hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Put it on GPS left. Oh yeah, she's really all over the place. Hit execute. IRS left 080. Oh, look, it's close. It's close. It's all over the place, but it's close.
Well, it doesn't hold it with the darn.
Okay, and then it says do not use the autopilot approach mode. If the fault light remains illuminated, which didn't, it went out. So, oh no, it's back.
Yeah.
Put the IRS selector switch to both on left or both on right.
Well, they're both on left. Or sorry, both on right.
They're both on right. Do not engage either autopilot. Oh well, we're gonna do that for now.
Yeah, that was the failure from last one.
So, you know,
so this FMC switch with it both. I mean,
okay, so that's if you were to lose.
No, I know, but so it's just the IRSs and the VHF. So this should be a nav, right?
Yeah, it would only be this. That one should be in nav, but the scary part is, fortunately, somebody cleared the IRS faults for us, so otherwise that would have been there. See, now that one's trying to align now.
Right.
But we left it on attitude, so we should be all right. Oh, there's an. See, from my experience as a flight instructor, which I am your superior officer, when you see a master caution, what works really, really well, you just ignore it.
Yeah.
You just push this little button and all the lights goes away.
Right. Like when it lights up, right? You don't like what you see, you just push that button and it goes away.
And if it doesn't go away, we get some black tape.
And we cover
and you just cover it.
Yep, that seems legit.
I had this really cool car. It was called a Ferrari Porsche something, 911 Porsche Ferrari. I think made it. Anyway, what it was it was really fast. But the problem was it had all these lights that showed up on the dash. You know, Jim Bob, he gave me a deal on it. Anyway, they told me they rolled back the mileage, but I think they was lying. So what we did is we just covered all the instruments with tape, and then we didn't see no lights.
How'd that work out for you?
It didn't last very long. She stopped running. The only thing that's bothering me right now is the whole instrument switch that's enunciating on the bottom of our PFD. That one's kind of concerning me a little bit, because of all the times that we have
switched the IRS,
played with the IRSs, I don't ever recall seeing that. Do you?
Well, the last time I switched the INSs, I had an engine on fire.
Oh.
And
so are you telling me you have a less than perfect safety
forward?
It said. You don't recall instrument switch? See, this kind of concerns me a little bit. This one. I'm gonna have a look and see if I can look this one up. Flight instrument and displays, which is 10. Section 10 for those of you following along at home.
With your QRH.
PBJ QRH. Instrument switch. So I don't see it there. See, warning systems maybe 15. Nope.
So now that I have a second to talk to you, how are you? Oh, you're ground.
Center, I'm approaching flight level 350.
Thanks for joining us.
Velocity 077.
You just wanted to make sure AJ was coming to a safe place, right?
Continue
Yeah.
flight level 390.
Well, it's a safe place. We might not be safe to be around.
We're not imaginary. We
Yes,
exist.
we're not imaginary friends.
Control on 120.9er. Have a nice flight. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good flight, Delta 209.
Probably 209er. If I-
Center Delta 209.
Delta 209er, go ahead.
That was for us, correct?
Say again.
Were you telling us to change frequencies, Delta 209?
Yes, that's correct. It's 120.9er for daily control.
Over to 20.9 for daily control, Delta 209.
There you go.
Good afternoon, daily control, Delta 209, we're climbing through 310 for 370.
Delta 209, hello. You can continue climb flight level 370. Track direct Apibu.
Got it. I got it.
I just wanted to get it so I know what to say. Track direct for where again? Delta 209.
I think it's this one.
Delta 209, Apibu. Alpha Papa India Papa uniform.
We're going to go direct Alpha Papa India Papa uniform, Delta 209, sir. Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
So it's going to be, how do I do that?
Okay, so hit clear.
Yeah.
Press it again.
Press that again.
And then go to the previous page. So, yeah, go click on the top one. And hit execute.
Gotcha.
There you go.
And that moves it up the stack.
Yeah, and it deletes everything that was between them.
Aussie 121.
Okay.
Now,
Aussie 121.
my suggestion,
Aussie 121.
airplane.
Yeah.
Let's bring the speed intervention, bring the speed down to about 250 or 260, and let it climb so we can get to climb and bring our speed up to 0.8.
Aussie 121, no worries. You can correct that with the next controller.
So then
you
it's
can
this one,
Yep,
turn
that's correct.
control on frequency 12075. Bye-bye.
The Aussies are back on, which will make it for a lot more fun while we're screwing around with things.
Right. Ooh.
Thanks,
Duluth Fly, for the hosting.
Duluth Fly for the hosts. Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, Duluth. Appreciate that.
He's watching because he wants to watch you go down in a pile of flames. That's why Duluth Fly is watching.
Yep.
Solo is also watching so that you can go down in a pile of flames. You know what? Who else is watching to watch Ryan go down in a pile of flames?
Well, right now we got 26 souls on board.
26 souls on board. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for being here. Thank you very much for your donations to the All Children's Hospital, St. Petersburg, Florida. Currently at $8,166.25. Thank you for your generous donations. You guys have made us the best donation year we've had in the last 7 years, totaling over $37,000 for the All Children's Hospital. We really appreciate that. You guys are all more than welcome to join us the rest of this flight. I have a funny feeling that our captain is going to be a little stressed out somewhere between now and our destination, and I can see it on his face. Normally he's cool as a cucumber, but in this particular case, I would say that
I'm a little worried.
He's a little worried. His knees are shaking, and he's kind of quivering. I figure he's going to be sucking his thumb probably by the end of the flight, but we're going to see. He kind of has that cool Texan atmosphere about him. You know you'd do way better if you had your hat on, eh?
Well, I need to get one of those in-ear headsets, right? Because it's the bars that get in the way.
Oh, I see. Well,
I mean, the plane is sufficient. The hat fits in the airplane.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, the problem is that you can't wear it with the headsets.
I understand. So what you need is those little in-ear ones. The in-ear Bose ones I hear are good. Problem is they're about $1,500 for a pair.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You could ask for a raise. You know, I think your wife is very surreptitious. Yeah. Because what I think is she's inside your head, and she's given you this persona that it's going to become a shit show. And I have this feeling that she's just going to sit back and nothing's going to happen. I personally believe that you have experienced the extent of the damage that she's willing to cause.
You clearly haven't been paying attention to previous flights.
Well, I've been paying attention to previous flights, but I mean, at some point, your wife has to take pity on you. Because she doesn't actually want you to fail. Your wife wants you to succeed.
Well, what have I said all week, Trevor?
Good morning, Velocity 077 with you.
I don't mind if I end up a smoking hole in the ground if we're helping kids at a hospital. I don't mind that at all.
Well, I can tell you that regardless, all joking aside, it's a privilege to have you here this year, and it's a privilege to be flying with you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
And I'm kind of trying to butter you up because I know I'm gonna fly with you in the other seat in a few hours.
Yeah. Yep.
I hope you're having fun though.
Of course.
So, if you were to sum up WorldFlight for the viewers, if you were to sum up what WorldFlight is, how would you describe it? Because I'm sure, I mean, take a minute and think about it, because clearly it's not easy to just come up with a phrase, but if you were to describe WorldFlight, how would you describe it?
Tom Jet 443, you can contact
A word or a phrase?
Either or.
Enjoy the crossing.
Whatever's more easy. More easy. Wow, that was good English. Whichever way you can most efficiently determine.
I'm gonna say generous.
Generous?
Yeah. All aspects of this is generous, right? I mean, it's generous of our host to let us stay here and use this simulator.
Yep.
Right? It's generous of him to support the crew that stays here. It's generous of everybody to spend their time here, away from their families. We've been here all week, so it's the support of the families for the folks that want to come here, and the whole point is to do this, for the hospital.
100%.
And it's all about generosity. Our viewers, our donors, everybody who's involved. There are hundreds of people involved in this around the world right now.
Yep, there sure is.
And the controllers do an amazing job. All the pilots. It's just a big, generous event.
It's a generous event. If you were, and I'm not putting you on the spot, but if you were to describe. Oh, well, actually, let's put it this way. After your experience here at WorldFlight headquarters of the United States division,
right? Team USA.
Would you describe to anybody if there was an odds between 0 and 100% of your opportunity to come back, if you decide, what are the odds of you coming back next year, if you returning? Would you give it a 75% chance of you returning next year, or only a 20% chance of you returning next year?
I will be here any year that I can, and you'll have me.
So are you saying it was worth the flight all the way here? Is it everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, everybody involved is really a lot of fun, and people are here because they want to be here. It's not. It's about the charity. It's about the hospital, right? So it's about having fun and doing things. Sharing a passion. It's about sharing the passion and doing something good, right? And that's I've seen the guy. What's his name? The guy that flies the Gulfstream. That we're always like chasing each other across the night sky.
Oh yes, I know you're talking about.
He's now a member of our community on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw his post earlier this morning. So I'm happy that the community's growing that way. And
See, for me, I would basically state that, as far as I'm concerned, to the best of my abilities, obviously, and being able to get the time off or whatever it may be, this is an event that I would do my best to never miss.
Yeah.
It is about the charity, and it is about the kids, and it is about raising money for a good cause. But on the other side of the coin, it's a lot of fun hanging out with all my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
And it's a tight-knit group of people that that like to get along with each other and have a lot of fun. And it's important for those people to realize that although there's a lot of joking around, it's honestly it's a pleasure and a privilege to have all these wonderful guys hanging around with us as we do good things, right?
It is, yeah.
Wow, this is pretty calm and quiet. I like it.
Well, we're back in the pack again.
We are back in the pack. So if you would like, why don't you jam the speed up? We're at 350. Would you want to amend for 350? Or do you want to keep this climb going?
I mean, we're already at 355. We might as well just do the extra 2 minutes and get up to 37.
Sure, why don't we just drop the speed then a little bit more?
Yeah.
And then we'll get up there right away.
Oops, wrong way.
I was just getting filmed with my very large gut hanging out as I was leaning back. Well, that's too bad, man.
About what?
Well, that's just not quite what I figured you'd say. I figured that you would like.
What do you think I would say?
Nothing.
You can tell me off stream.
Yeah. Because to me,
Actually,
there's doubt. There's doubt in your mind.
No, actually, what I was really thinking is Drunk Jim Taylor seemed like a great idea an hour ago.
Yeah, well, that's okay. It's all done now.
It's in the can.
It's in the can, and the best part is at this point is because you yourself are beginning to think that things are going to be bad. We need those folks to donate so we can put Ryan into a smoking hole in the ground. At some point here, things are going to go very bad for Ryan, and I just want you to know, Ryan, that as your friend, which I hope I can say, as your friend, I'm here to support you. Should you need to talk about, the stresses or anything that you would like to talk about your, impending
doom?
Yes, your impending doom. I just want you to know that I'm in it with you. So if we pile into the ground in a smoking hole, then I just want you to know that I'm okay with that. I am going to put my life in your hands, though.
Well.
Or in your wife's hands at this point.
I was going to say, yeah. It's in a lot of people's hands right now.
Crispy,
I'm just the in-between.
I want Crispy to understand that I will hold no grudges, no hard feelings about whatever impending doom that we may face. But I just want you to know, Ryan, that we will face this together head on.
Well, I'm glad I can count on you.
You can count on me. So far, you are barely passing your flight in, Doc.
I agree.
I want you to understand that depending on the outcome of this flight, I will not make a final opinion until the basis is completed. But I will say to you that if I was to be comfortable with anybody in this whole group of sitting in the left seat during this impending doom, you would not actually be the one that I would want to be in the controls. Just saying.
Yep.
But maybe I could make you feel better by saying that it could be worse. I mean, Ray could be sitting there, right?
So question about this speed control, right?
Yeah.
So now you're at cruise.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna. How do I?
So you can do it two ways.
Yeah.
You can.
You know what I'm trying to get at? Like,
Yeah,
I want to change this back to the climb profile.
So no, you want to go to cruise. So first of all, click on your cruise page.
Right. Okay. So that's gonna be
Top
cruise
right
page.
there. Yeah. And see where it says target speed. Put 0.80 in there.
Well, it's 0.79 right
yeah.
now.
So make it 0.8.
Okay. 0.8. Oh wait, that's not right.
Yeah. Let's try it.
I gotta do this, right?
No, I don't think so. Just try it. Just try it. Yeah, but I know that. But just try it.
Okay.
See what it says.
Let's try that. 0.8. Here?
Yep. And hit execute. Okay. Now you can just turn speed intervention off.
Turn that back off.
And then go to your init ref. Oh, here it comes. And go index. And performance.
Performance.
And jack up the
index.
nope. No. I'm sorry, N1 limit.
Oh, the N1 limit.
and pick GA.
Oh, right, okay.
You could also do climb if you want.
So that's active, and I've got GA on the indicator.
So what it does is it's instead of N1 limiting you at 92%, it's going to allow it to go to here. Now, if you don't want the engines running that hot, you could pick the climb thrust if you want. Either way, it's going to get, like, we're at 0.76 there right now. So you can leave it, see, so what it's doing is it has the ability to go there. It's saying it only needs this.
Right, to make the speed.
That's right, so which is, well, it's actually still climbing, but we probably, once it achieves that speed, you could probably drop it to that one.
Back continuous.
Yeah, or climb. Climb, probably.
Yeah, probably. Okay. All right, yeah, this is the part that I don't understand the speed intervention.
Okay, so basically when you go,
I mean, I understand what it does, I just didn't know what it flowed.
That's right, so this is non-speed intervention, right? So if you're just in VNAV, it's going to use whatever's in here. And instead of having to go down every single one of these and change it, sometimes when it's easy is you want to stay in VNAV and the controller gives you a restricted speed, it's easier just to hit your speed intervention, set it.
And set it.
The difference between this is whether or not it's Mach or knots. That's the only reason for that button.
Yeah.
But it's easy to change it on the cruise because your cruise speed's going to be consistent. So you have two ways. I mean, sometimes I'll just do speed intervention and bump it up to 0.8 and leave this alone, and I won't change the cruise profile.
You have a hydraulic master caution.
A hydraulic master caution. But you know what I notice? The other one's gone.
Yeah, it is.
But there's...
It's still faulted.
Alright, so I've got engine 1 hydraulic low pressure on the engine side of number 1.
Yep.
That's what I'll do. I'll go and have a peek at that.
Yep, I agree.
Hydraulics are 13. Section 13 for those of you following along at home. Thank you very much for being with us. Delta 209. WorldFlight 2019. We got like 11 flights left until we're done.
33 souls on board now.
33 souls on board. Crispy sends her love for you in a monetary format and for the children. Engine 1 hydraulic fault. So we've got a low pressure light. Hydraulic pump low pressure is 13.3 for those of you who would like to follow along in your little BBJ book.
It has also been a pleasure to host you.
13.3 hydraulic pump low pressure conditioning. Hydraulic pump low pressure light illuminated indicates output pressure of the related pump is low. The recommended action is hydraulic pump switch to off. So would you like this hydraulic pump switch to off?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, cycling the hydraulic pump switch to off. Would you like me to try and cycle it back on to see if it'll clear, which we already know it probably will not?
Wait, I seriously doubt it, but let's try it.
Okay, hydraulic pump switch is back on. Still a failure, so we will tap on the light to verify that it is not a fault, and we'll turn it off. But it's okay because one pump provides adequate pressure for normal system operation.
Right.
So,
however, if we lose this side...
Actually, no, if we lose the electrics on that side, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, that's true, because we'll lose flight controls.
I'm surprised, actually, that there isn't a cross-feed valve that you could open so that 2 would be enough from the other side. Are you satisfied with the solution to that, or would you like me to investigate further?
No, I'm good.
Perfect.
What would you be able to investigate further? Because that was the end of the checklist.
Well, yes, but I'm still worried about this instrument switch that we have on the PFD. And at this point, the only thing we know that's reliable is the altitude because it's still going up.
Yeah.
The speed is, see, that's a problem. I just noticed something else.
What's that? What are you saying that you don't like?
I'm seeing this that I don't like too much.
Oh, the heading on that.
Have you seen that before? Because I don't think I've seen that before.
Oh, that's a new one.
So our standby, I don't even know how I would look that up. I'm going to say that's an auxiliary, which is probably what this has to do with. I'm thinking this is going to tell us that something here is not reliable, but You know what? It's our standby. We really don't need it anyways, right?
Not right now.
We now have 62 souls on board.
Six?
Yes, thank you to 757 Spy.
Oh, 757 Spy, my buddy who loves to fly his 757 into some serious amazing places. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for the host. Thank you for bringing some friends. WorldFlight 2019, guys. We're over $8,166.25. Your donations have all made this wonderful. As another donation comes in, and who did that donation, James? That came from Crispy, and how much was Crispy's donation? Another $50, courtesy of Crispy. Thank you, Crispy. Actually, Crispy, you know what? I really appreciate absolutely everything that you've done for us in the last couple of streams. You clearly have a big heart for the children, because it's all about the children, isn't it, Ryan?
Yep. It is all about the children.
It's all about the children. The St. Petersburg Hospital, All Children's Hospital, St. Petersburg, Florida, guys. We're raising this money to help the families, and we love when the families are going to get a little helping hand from their kids being in the cockpit, or from their kids being at the hospital. Their families are going to be taken care of. That's all that matters. Over the last 7 years, we're over $37,000 that we've raised for the charity, and this is the largest fundraising that we have ever done. $8,000. That is a fantastic number, is it not, James?
It is absolutely fantastic, and it just makes it so much more enjoyable when we do this and we get this kind of result.
I absolutely love it. So based on your Twitch donations and causing failures, guys, keep in mind that if you want a tax receipt, you can donate through the WorldFlight USA website. If you do not want the tax receipt, but you want to see us wither in a smoking ball of flames, you can create failures by donating multitudes of donations that total $50 will generate a failure. Thank you very much for being here. 757 Spy, I appreciate you hosting us. That's, I know, not just the first time you've done that. You've been here a few times through the week. We're going to wrap up the streams Saturday night. That's actually very, very early Saturday morning. So we've got another 24 hours to go, basically. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure that you guys stay tuned with us and keep joining back. We've got a master caution on the air conditioning panel. I got a wing body overheat. I've seen this one before, too, I think.
Yeah, that one happened.
Yeah, actually, it was the last time it was a cowl overpressurization on the left-hand side.
Yeah, that happened on a flight I was jump seating on.
Is that the same one that the space shuttle had?
It is not, actually. That was more related to shield. So air conditioning systems, I'm going to open, for those of you at home, if you'd like to follow along in your BBJ and QRH, you should all be pretty familiar with the way it operates at this point. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the air conditioning systems. Under the air conditioning systems, we have... Interesting. Page, section 2, as you're following along in your BBJ manual. And we have a wing body overheat, which is on NNC 2-12. So wing body overheat, we're going to switch to that page. For those of you that follow along, wing body overheat. A wing body overheat light illumination indicates a bleed air duct leak. We have a duct leak. Our duct pressure has actually reduced.
Yep.
We're going to put the isolation valve switch to closed. Would you be all right if I did that?
Yep.
All right, isolation valve trip is closed. We're going to take pack switch on the effective side and we're going to turn it off. The engine bleed air switch on the effective side is also going to go off. Do you agree?
Yep.
The APU bleed switch, if it's running, we're going to turn it off. We already have it off. It's not, so we're going to leave that on. This stops the flow of bleed air from the APU to the left side pneumatics because it's leaking anyways. If the light remains illuminated, the source of the bleed air leak is in the APU. So the APU is the problem. That's okay. We've got a remove before flight tag on the APU. Do not, sir, do you understand? Do not operate the APU. Which could be a really bad thing for when we get in a bad situation moving forward.
Yeah, that could be very, very bad.
I do want to tell you at this point that I would try it anyways to save our bacon, but something tells me that we should not be operating that.
Yeah.
So we're going to put the isolation valve switch back in auto, which it is now back in auto. Engine 1 bleed air switch. Oh, that's if, if the light extinguishes. We will not do that. We're going to leave that off. So, do you have any other things that you would like me to do with that? That checklist is complete.
Okay, left pack's off and the right pack's back to auto, and we have some pressure, but not much.
Some pressure, but not much. Yeah, we actually, by turning that off, we actually have gained some.
Yeah.
If we turn our right pack off for an engine restart, we actually do have enough to spin the engine still.
Okay, well that's good.
Oh boy, James, what's that now?
Yeah. We'll leave that right pack on.
We got another $100 donation from Jason.
Jason, $100. Thank you very much, sir. I apologize that the total is not automatic updating. I'll be sure to update those over the stream. I'm guessing that you are a relative of Jason.
Jason, no, Jason used to be my boss.
Oh.
Yeah, he recently left the company, and he's currently sitting in Hawaii with a gigantic drink.
Well, that is fantastic.
Watching this stream.
We love that.
Yeah.
So we also love Jason, and thank you very much, sir. You're supporting the All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida. We appreciate that. I hope that your beverages that you are enjoying are as cool as a cucumber as Ryan is sitting in the left hot seat as we speak. I just want you to know that from the WorldFlight Team USA headquarters, we definitely appreciate your generosity, and so do the kids. And I'm sure you're going to enjoy watching your former employee go down in a ball of flames, which is, at this rate, not far from now.
What's the safe word again?
The safe word, we're not going to talk about it. We know it. Were you informed of the safe word?
I know what the old safe word was.
It's the same as the new one. So when you get into the same situation and you really don't understand what you're going to do, my suggestion to you, you really don't want to play with these little buttons, do you? Is this making you nervous?
Of all the things in this cockpit, that's probably the worst you could just have a nervous twitch with.
Would this be the thing that might make you a little bit nervous? I'm just saying. So that safe word, should you need that out of the cage, that safe word is recommended.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
Yes.
Can you do me a favor and hand me the telex? This David Clark is.
It's not working for you?
Yeah, it's bugging me.
Is it because I'm too loud?
Yeah, you're really loud.
I've turned your volume right down.
I know it's something with the Clarks. I can't hear the ATC, which is bugging me for situational awareness. I know it's your role, but
it's my role, and I am paying attention.
Yeah, no, I know you are, but it bugs me. Thanks, man.
It was turned all the way down, and but you actually had volume controls on your own, eh?
Yeah, no, I adjusted those.
Oh.
Direct Peebo, velocity 077.
The sad part is that I'm gonna end up at some point here. I don't know when the appropriate time to go would be, but I'm definitely gonna have to use the facility soon.
Alright.
There, is that any better?
I should be back.
So I will do
you so much better.
I will do you a favor, and I will try to keep my voice.
No, you're fine. This is fine.
Are you sure? It's
yeah,
not
the
too
Clarks.
loud?
The Clarks are super distorted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really loud in both ears, even with the volume all the way down. Because they're designed. They have such hearing protection. I couldn't hear anything up in here.
So many people tell me that I have a very loud voice, and I apologize for that. We can turn it on. Absolutely, because it's very important. I just thought that he had enough distractions ahead of him. He might not like.
I always like it when people come in and they start looking at the overhead and
they go. What they're doing is they go create a failure,
Yep.
and then they come back and they go, "Oh, it didn't really do anything."
Oh, there it is.
All right, it's your airplane.
My airplane.
Yeah.
I'm on the controls.
Okay, hydraulic failure at this point. Electrical. I don't remember the electric being there.
No, that's new.
So that's new. I'm going to just scan. We've lost the drive. We've lost the generator bus. I'll run the checklist for that, but I would like to try and put that back on, but we have lost the source. So for those of you that are following in your Boeing 737-800 BBJ manual, we're going to go to electrical, which is on chapter 6. And we're going to go up this, and we're going to go to source off. Source off indicator is NNC 6.7, which will go to 6.7, which is the second last page from the end. You're detecting what? No. Source off. A source off light illuminated indicates the related transfer bus is not powered by the last selected source. Engine generator switch. We're going to try and put this on. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Okay, the generator switch is attempting to go on. The drive light is off, and the generator switch is not going on. If the source off light remains illuminated, APU, if available, start it on bus. Would you like me to try and do this? So that we have a second method? What would be the worst that could happen? We're probably going to end up in a pile of flames anyways. Would you like me to attempt to see if the APU would start? Or would you rather just wait until we might really need this?
I would like you to skip the APU.
You would like me to what? Save the APU?
No, yeah, save it.
Save it. Okay, we'll save it. So we definitely have that failure. And I believe this may give me the opportunity to take 2 minutes. Would you like me to attempt to put the autopilot back on?
Please re-engage it.
Okay, Command A is re-engaged successfully.
All right.
Auto throttle is good. LNAV, VNAV is on.
Yep.
And master caution is clear.
All right.
And decimal.
It's interesting how twitchy it is at Mach 0.80.
It is, but remember I changed the sensitivity of this a couple of flights ago, so it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, no, it's just the speed at it. It, 100 feet comes and goes real quick.
So I need to ask you one more question. How confident do you feel right now?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay, then it's your airplane.
All
and
right.
I would like to say that I do wish you the best of luck should something bad occur. Remember that flying the airplane will take priority until I get back.
Yeah, thanks
I do assure you that I will be very, very, very fast.
Holding short of
And at the same time, you'll monitor the radio.
Yep, my airplane, my radios.
And,
a nice trip.
Yeah,
The
just,
cabin.
would you like me to bring you a water back or anything?
wrong with that, but
One of those?
Sure. No, just a regular water.
Not a Canadian one?
Not a Canadian water.
All right, I'll bring you one.
And we'll report airborne. Jet Airways 12, thanks. And American 209, unfortunately your time has come to an end with myself. You can contact the next controller on 12075. Goodbye.
Okay, no, 12075. Great job. Take the rest of the night off. We'll see you later, American 209.
Will do.
So, jump seat guy.
Yes.
I'm just thinking, I know, right?
All right, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, so jump seat guy. I know you have some time in both seats of this thing. Should Captain Coors not come back in time and something happens to break, I'm going to ask you to sit in that seat and run those QRHs for me.
Roger, roger.
Thank you. Because if I lose the autopilot, I have to do that, and I won't be able to run any checklists.
I just started this job yesterday.
Well, that's fine, man. I mean, 2 days ago, I was flying Cessnas. They'll hire anybody at this airline.
UPS 247. Same for you. You can contact the next controller on 12075. Been an absolute pleasure. G'day.
Right, over to 2075. We appreciate the ATC. We'll see you. UPS 247.
This is Jason's view. Jason's view while he watches us fly.
Oh,
That totally doesn't
You
suck.
know what? You got a view like that and entertainment on the side, probably a nice cold one in his hand. Life is good, right?
Yep.
GTO base 12, you're identified at 3,400. Continue climb flight level 350, direct Ali.
350 direct Ali for Jet Airways 12, thanks.
So we actually had a CSD drive disconnect. So for those of you on the stream who don't know what that is, each engine has a constant speed drive, and that constant speed drive turns the generator for the AC power from that engine, and it turns it at a rate. It turns it at a constant speed, so it generates 400 cycles of. It generates. I'll tell you, 115 volts at 400 cycles. And that's used to power the.
Check, can you hear me?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, so the first officer is in the restroom.
Yeah.
He's not looking too good.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Just to let you know.
Well, he kept calling me green because I'm Irish, but I think it was more like his liquid levels were pretty high.
Right, and
Yeah.
we're kind of seeing that now play out.
Yeah.
So we'll keep the flight deck advised.
Would that make him blue?
I think it would make him blue.
Yeah, he's gonna have some of those blue ice cones.
Yeah, so I have to wonder, exactly what was in these. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, at least you know what the culprit is. We'll keep you apprised as to the first officer situation, and next update probably in 5-10 minutes.
Fair enough. Could you bring a cup of coffee of some kind?
Of some kind. Gotcha.
Careful now. I meant the cup, not the coffee. A cup of some kind. Oh dear God. Here's what's gonna happen, James. I think. Oh, there it is. I have a master caution on the IRS. Huh. Interesting. Autopilot's still engaged. Hand me that QRH, would you? Or take a seat. That would be fine. Welcome to the cockpit. Again.
You know that my DB Cooper door is waiting.
I hate to break this to you, but this airplane doesn't have a DB Cooper door.
I was guaranteed they had one installed.
They lied to you.
They said, especially since you're flying.
Yep.
They said I didn't need to buy any life insurance because I had to shoot in a door.
And you believe them?
I got robbed, man. All right, IRS.
Yeah, I got a master caution on the IRS. And the IRS, I mean, it's the same. Well, now it goes back to a line. Huh. The right one is fine. The left one is still an issue, and now it's cleared. And it cleared itself.
Huh?
I wonder if you could. Well, there's nothing to run now. Flight controls and electrical. We still have the CSD drive and the yaw damper failure. It looks like the left, it's still faulting.
Your line went out, yep. And your fault went out.
I don't trust that left now. Yeah, there it is again.
Oh, yep.
Give me the QHR checklist one more time for the IRS fault light. I want to read that over.
Chief Flight Attendant here. Captain, we have a slight problem with the first officer, and we're going to need the flight engineer's help.
Yes. Of course you will. Of course you'll need his help.
So, can we get our SO over to the back of the plane and help out with what's going on back there?
So I take it your line check is up to you now. Hang on, I'll go and
this is gonna be good.
All right.
Enjoy the meal, SO.
I'll have the fish. Do you want the fish?
I would like.
I think he had the fish.
I don't
Okay.
know what I'd like.
Well, we certainly appreciate this, Captain. I understand things are going well for you for the check ride.
Well, I don't know what stream you've been watching.
Well, I hope the trend continues for you.
I'm just gonna go ahead and load up the fire protection checklist.
Okay. Well, we'll just be a few minutes. I mean, he's starting to look a little better, but I want to make sure.
United 909,
So,
contact
good luck.
Serenity Control.
Good luck. The stream is counting on me.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna be over to center 12075, unit 909.
And then there was one. Yes, and we have a, let's see what the menu of QRH items could be for today. Engine fire, severe damage or separation. Maybe I should just be all alone, quiet in the darkness of my thoughts. Seven, 8, 8. I'm sure it's riveting to watch me cram. Oh, I don't know who that was. Thanks for the bits.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Go ahead, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, unfortunately, it's one of those times again where I have to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much. It's been a bloody honour and a pleasure having you. Although you need to tell Gary to up his game with Murder in the Dark, but you can contact the next controller 12075. We'll see you next year.
It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you as well. We'll let him know, yes, he does need to up his game of Murder in the Dark. We'll head over to 12075. We'll see you next year, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
So, Captain, update from the first officer's condition.
Yeah, have you pumped his stomach yet?
Actually, we might need to. He's gone from a various shades of blue to a deep purple.
Yeah. Well, that's the water in the bowl.
That could be.
Yeah.
So it's not looking good. If you could announce over the PA if there's any medical personnel on board, preferably a nurse or a doctor specializing in gastrointestinal issues and severe bloating.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to go ahead and cage those folks so that the aisles are free.
Okay. That's probably a really good idea. I'll check back with you in 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir. Well, folks from the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you aboard Delta Flight 209. We have reached our cruising altitude. I'm expecting a little bit of turbulence here, so I went ahead and turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Totally unrelated, was just curious if there's any GI or doctors aboard that have some gut experience. You could come up to the flight deck. That'd be great. Other than that, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your flight. Flight attendants, feel free to pass out some free liquor. I don't think it's going to matter much by the end of this flight. Oh, crap, my PA was still on. Alright, let's do some studying here. In-flight engine restarts. We might need that. Still have the IRS intermittent fault on 1. Well, I didn't realize that the 737 was certified for single pilot IFR. But we're going to find out.
Captain, Chief, Stewards.
Yes.
So, we're going to have to secure the 2 lavatories in the rear of the aircraft.
Why?
Do you have a remote flush capability up here?
You can contact Furnace Control 12075. Enjoy the Himalaya crossing. Bye-bye.
That call for Delta 209?
AFM 12075. G'day.
12075, thanks for the wonderful ATC. Have a great night.
You too.
Yeah, Roger, Mach decimal 81 for American Tool.
American 209, 12779.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Sure, no problem. Mach decimal 79er for American Tool.
Center Delta 209, flight level 370.
Delta 209, center, g'day.
Alright, I'm sorry, what were you saying,
Okay.
Chief Flight Attendant?
So the summary of the story is all lavatories in coach are in op. We have just finished serving dinner, and the only operable lavatory is in first class. So, there you go.
Not sure how that's my problem. That sounds like your problem. You're in the cabin.
Well,
it doesn't sound like a deviation issue yet.
Okay, well, I'll try to figure out the situation, Captain. Dear God. Should have been a truck driver.
The other thing that I need to do is go back to the INS's go back to the IRS fault. Magnetic heading. Yeah. So we're gonna go FMC back to the no, that's not it. Right, okay. Next page. Next page. Alright, so the IRS left thinks we're on 177. I'm just going back through that checklist and periodically updating the heading.
Santa G'day, Qantas 491, flight level 370.
American 209, Captain, do control 124.77.
He's back.
American 209, center.
Yeah, Roger, over to Cabin Dew Center, what was that, 124.7 for Tuna?
How you doing?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. How are you, Mr. Captain, sir?
I'm good.
Hey, so I've got some experience playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. I thought you could use a hand up here.
I could actually.
Awesome. Cool.
Sure, you're highly qualified.
What can I touch?
You can touch the book.
Ooh.
There you go.
It's heavy.
I heard all these flight sim people like manuals and procedures, and they take them very seriously. So
Yeah, we're not going to need that. Oh, jeez.
I set myself up for that one. Tell you what, let me have that book back.
Okay, all right. Where's the button that goes up? There's no button that goes up?
Their plane doesn't have one.
Airbus does.
The Airbus does, yeah.
Airbus has a button that says up and down.
Thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Who's on the phone? Phone, these things.
Who would you like to be on the phone?
Mom?
Sure. They're kind of like moms.
Oh.
They separate you, keep you safe from your siblings, and, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Help you out when you get lost.
It's all working out.
I wish I could enjoy this cruise, but
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
No, no. I feel bad for the training captain. He came
Well,
on,
he's incapacitated,
yeah,
so
I feel bad for him. He came on strong, and
he ain't coming
I
back.
think it caught up to him.
In fact, there's a lot of people not coming back. You know about the chain reaction when one person gets sick?
Y'all have the fish?
Yeah, they all had the fish. The whole rear section of coach.
I'm impressed that you broke the back of my book within 30 seconds of being here. That must be a record.
What are all these papers?
Oh, that's the training captain's. You know what? You should probably give those back to him. He might need those to clean himself up.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. These are kind of nice, but they're a little rough. So, yeah, we're going to need this. We ran out. Ooh, that looks important.
I think he's got instructions for his water heater in there.
Oh, let's see. Is his name Dispatcher Remarks?
Yeah, that's
That
it.
sounds important.
That's it.
Okay. Ooh, he's on here numerous times. I can't read any of this. What is maintain 90?
Maintain 9. It's whatever you would like it to be.
Ooh, here's a book. Oops.
Careful now.
UPS 247, Kathmandu Control 124.7, Sam.
2470, we appreciate the ATC. We'll see you. UPS 247.
You'll see me throughout.
That looks important.
No doubt.
He's whispering.
And United 909, contact Kathmandu Control 124.7, Sam.
Captain, can I play with this?
No, you may not.
I'm going to do it anyway. Because that looks fun.
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm going to press this prog button.
I'll do it for you.
Okay.
What would you like in the prog button?
Just press the prog button. I want to see what comes up.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's APIPU, which is where we're going.
Uh-huh.
And then there's Parsa.
Okay. There's something called, what is it?
Top of descent.
Todd. Yes. Who's Todd? Let's go to Todd. How long until Todd?
Yeah, there is no Todd because something's totally hosed.
Oh, will you look at that? There is no Todd. How cool is that?
Good thing there's thunderstorms too.
Yeah. All right, I'm out.
Yep, you're out. See ya. All right, so oh, we're so screwed, people. You have no idea how screwed we are. Or you probably have a pretty good idea of how screwed we are. And there's... This is not good. Not good at all. I have people crawling all around this cockpit right now. Yeah, I know it. So, yeah, we're in the tops of a thunderstorm, so this is a great place to be. Here comes the storm. This is where we die. What is this? What is this? I think my windshield's just broke. This is so screwed up. This is such an initiation. Holy crap.
Captain.
Yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm feeling so much better now.
Good, we need to actually slow down a little bit here.
We've got a little bit of a crack. I see we have a window heat failure.
We do.
We can slightly see out the bottom, which is a good thing at least. Barely.
What are we gonna do now? We've got a window heat failure.
Well, do me a favor and
run the checks for that?
Run the checks for that, please.
Okay, I'll run the checklist for that. And oh man, I feel so much better now.
That's good.
How's the airplane flying?
Well, assuming it's telling me what I expected to see, it's flying fine.
Do you have a QRH? Because I don't know where it went.
Sorry, some flight simulator wanted it. Some flight simulator guy wanted it. I get it from him.
There's, I don't know if you can see, but we might actually be able to just, you can sort of see just a little bit underneath the glare shield.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit. That's about 2 inches worth.
But it might allow us, if I can keep a watch to look for the runway, I might be okay, no?
Maybe.
I'm just saying, you should be all right.
Should be.
I'm going to look up window heat.
Thank you.
Because I don't think Crispy's the only person in this group that wants to see you go into a smoking ball of flames. Hey, look, we got our second officer back.
Well, once I got you, once I drug you out of the restroom there.
Appreciate that.
This is a money's worth stream, man.
I'm feeling so much better now.
That's good, man. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I don't even know. I'm going to say anti-ice and rain, maybe, which would be section 3. Window overheat. Oh, hang on. Arcing, delaminating, or shadowed or cracked window. Would you like that?
Yeah, run that
perhaps?
one, please.
Which is 3.3.
Probably going to say land immediately.
Okay, arcing substantial delamination, shattering or cracking of any flight deck window. What does ding 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 mean? Who was that from, James?
Oh, smoking hole.
There it is.
For 50 bucks for smoking hole. Thanks very much. We're going to turn ourselves into a smoking hole for sure.
Oh yeah, we're so dead.
Window heat switch on the affected windows are off.
I think we passed that thunderstorm.
Window heats are off. You're going to put the anti-ice on?
It was on. I was in the top of a thunderstorm.
Okay.
It had rain and everything.
We're going to use crew and passenger oxygen if required. I don't think it's required at this time.
Did we depressurize? We haven't.
We have no horn. Landing altitude is going to be, we got to set this to 10,000 feet. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. Landing altitude, we're going to set it to 10,000 feet.
All right.
Qantas 491, Captain through control now 124.7, south.
Now, it's possible that we could maybe descend until the window cleared up, temperature-wise, because we're at minus 20. It's possible.
Sure.
But suggestion would be maybe we could declare we need to go down to 10,000 and it would clear, and then we might be able to cycle it back on. I'm not 100% sure.
Maybe we could get half of the window back.
We might be able to get half of the window back. Do you think the second officer could check to see if descent to a true air temperature of above 0 would allow us to get half a window back.
Or not.
Or not. And at the same time, would you be
Why
able
would he
to
know?
Well,
We have to just do it and see what happens.
He's going to find out. Well, we could attempt that, but I also need him to pick my coffee up from the table which I left out there, please.
There it is.
There's 10,000 feet is set. Would you like me to ask Center's permission to descend? And see if we can get the window heat to clear up, the window ice to clear up?
Ask Center what his minimum en route altitude is here.
And Center request Delta 209.
209, go ahead.
Yes, sir. We seem to have a large amount of ice on our windshield. Wondering what the minimum safe altitude en route would be if we wanted to try and descend and allow some of it to clear off before we climb back up again.
Give me a sec.
Thank you very much, Delta 209.
I mean, we are over the Himalayas. Let's not just, dive for 10,000 and hope for the best.
Oh, thank you. We're going to attempt to descend till our true air temperature is above 0 and see if we can get half a window back maybe. And what we're going to do is I've just asked Center for a minimum safe altitude en route.
Center, good morning. Velocity 077 with you, flight level 390.
Velocity 077, Center, good day. Delta 209, I can give you flight level 250 in the meantime, and that might let it off a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna try. Well, if it's all right with you, we'll go down to 250 and see if that makes a difference, and we'll advise Delta 209.
209, no drama.
Alright, so then it's level change in VNAV?
Level change in VNAV. Let's see if this makes a difference. We'll keep the speed up and see what happens. Nope, just hit level change.
Oh, just level change.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because on the way down, level change, you don't necessarily need the speed protection.
That's right. So we've been cleared.
Whoa.
It's okay. Let it go. We've been cleared to a minimum safe en route altitude of 25,000 feet. So we're gonna see if 25,000 feet will at least allow some of the window to clear up a little bit. Just one. No. Yeah, but yeah, let's go with the bottom half of the window. Maybe up about 6 inches. Nothing. Other side, folks. Other side.
Why am I?
Or both sides, whatever. Both sides works. About another 4 inches. That's getting there.
Why am I not descending?
Little there. I think that's good, right? That looks pretty good right there. Yep.
Not working.
We didn't go down. Okay, so let's just do it this way. We're gonna go vertical speed. We're gonna drop like crazy here.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, I knew I could do that. I just wanted to understand why that didn't work because I don't understand these two buttons very clearly.
Okay, so level.
I mean, I know what they do, but I don't understand why they didn't work.
It's either one mode or the other. That's
Right.
why they're on top of each other. It's because of because the speed was set low. So what happens is it needs to get the speed down before the aircraft will descend. It's can't go down and slow down at the same time.
I see.
So let's get right down to 250. We'll go there in a hurry. The speed I'm not even worried about because we're forcing it to ignore the speed at this point.
Yeah, well, you can speak for yourself because I don't want the overspeed clacker.
Oh, you don't want the overspeed clacker?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I mean, the window's the window, so if it clears, it clears. Or you could do that.
Well, you might still have to adjust that vertical speed, but this
Yeah.
gives us our best chance.
Yeah.
Parsa fixed. Grid Mora is well below flight level 250.
What did you say?
He's saying that Parsa is, you could go well below 250, so 250 is just where they said that's the lowest
Well, that's
they
the
can give
minimum
us.
en route altitude to guarantee radar coverage.
So once we get to 250, we'll stay there for 2 minutes, and then we'll come back up and make sure that the ice isn't going to reform. Because if you look here,
yeah,
Right. We're at -1 Celsius now.
Yep, your outside air temperature's rising.
So
As you would expect.
I'm guessing that's why he gave us 250, because he knew that that would be appropriate for the said information. Is your view any better, Captain?
A little better.
It's a little better. Are you going to be able to work with that?
I could probably work with that. I mean,
Okay,
I'm
put your auto throttle back on.
Yeah, with the VNAV?
No, the auto throttle switch.
Auto throttle switch, that's right. +2 Celsius.
+2 Celsius, +1, +2. So true air temperature +2 degrees Celsius. The ice is starting to break away.
Before that, it's around 09 degrees. We are doing some sightseeing around Everest.
Is that visible? Is that visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
You can see it through here.
All right, so I've got 26.
411 radio check.
How far are we till top of descent? A while. It's not that bad. That's 300 miles?
Something like that.
All right, 1,000 to go.
And when you're in vertical speed mode, it'll capture the altitude?
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Center Jet Airways 12350 inbound Lima Kilo November VOR.
Jet Airways 12, Center Get up.
Say again, Jet Airways 12.
Hello.
Hey.
All right, well, there's our 25,000. We're at +7. That's pretty good.
That's way better, so that would allow some of that ice to come off.
Yep.
And more bits.
Thanks for the bits.
Thank you for the bits. We appreciate those.
All right.
And center Delta 209.
209.
So that worked magic. We now have partial visibility. Wondering when you would give us the approval to go up to, back up to 330 Delta 209.
209, no dramas, climb 330.
We're going to go back up to 330 and we'll advise if we need to stay lower. But at this point, we're going up 33 Delta 209. So let's change our cruise. So if you get cruise.
Cruise.
Yeah, and change 330 in the top left.
Right.
Make it 330.
Going to be
3. Yeah. And execute. And then we should be able to just hit V now. And up she goes. You may have to bring the speed down. Depends. It's already going to come down because it's in climb mode right now.
Right.
You could actually increase this again.
Captain?
Yes.
Hey, just to let you know, as we're climbing, all of the lavatories are now overflowing back to its aft end of the craft.
All the lavatories are overflowing. So is the first class lavatory still available?
There's a line. Everybody had fish.
They all had the fish. Did you have the fish?
I haven't eaten.
You haven't eaten, so
no,
that's
I
good.
learned that a long time ago on this flight. On this airline.
All right. Well, it's a good thing that he hasn't had the fish. Do me a favor and maybe have the flight attendants do their best to dam it so that it prevents it from going all into the avionics bay. Okay?
Hey,
Avionics bay's up on the front. We should be all right.
We should be. Well, that's because we'll just keep a nose up attitude a little bit.
Well, look, here's the thing. I don't need any trouble with the forward lavatory because that's also my lavatory. So, in my opinion, if the aft labs are already
compromised,
let's find some of those space survival blankets and hang up a curtain between rows, say 20,
so
30 and 32.
Yeah.
for privacy,
That's a good idea.
and just let people use that area.
Maybe behind row 32. Let's start taking their carry-on luggage apart and start mopping up all the sewage with what's in their carry-on luggage. That would be a good
All right.
idea.
Rip all the clothes out, start mopping up,
That's right. It's kind
and
of
hang a curtain at row 32.
exactly.
Yeah. Tell people if it,
Okay.
I just don't need problems on the forward lavatory, so let's just contribute to the
when we
problem we
have
already
descent,
have.
we're going to have a problem.
Well, we won't, because if they get it mopped up and you make a good enough dam.
Look.
But they're serving alcoholic drinks as a complimentary to all the problems of this less than stellar airline.
All I really want is a towel for the cockpit door.
To make for the back lab or the first class lab, because you don't want that compromised either.
That's fair.
Delta 209, contact Kathmandu Control
309?
We're gonna go over to Kathmandu Control, Delta 209. Thanks very much. Have a good day.
What was it? 13?
I don't know. I gotta look.
See
ya. We're not climbing very fast. You might want to bring speed back.
Yeah, I know.
It was 132.35.
Yep.
Good morning, Kathmandu Control, Delta 209. We're through 27,000 for 330.
Station calling, sir, get your call sign, please.
That's Kathmandu Control. That's Delta 209. We're climbing through 280 now for 330.
And UPS 247 with you at 330.
Delta 209, Lhasa Control. Please report your position.
We are 9.5 miles out of Papa Alpha, Romeo Sierra Alpha.
Hopefully.
Delta 209, Lhasa Control. Flight plan remaining altitude.
What do you say?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait, Delta 209, you should be with 120.75 for now.
He actually just changed us to you. We'll go back over to 120.75, Delta 209. Good afternoon, Center Delta 209.
Delta 209, go ahead.
Yeah, sir, we just went over to 3235 and he told us we should still be with you, Delta 209.
1247, before you can see for that one.
No problem, 24/7, Delta 209. Good afternoon, Kathmandu, Delta 209 through 29,000 for 330.
Delta 209, okay.
Okay. Well, it couldn't have been that bad. We're good. Like, the worst is over.
You think so?
Well, guarantee it. I would, it's like a used car salesman.
Yeah, I don't buy that guarantee.
I am 100% sure that we are out of the woods now.
Yeah, there we are.
You don't believe that?
No, I don't.
Is this the calm before the storm? We have an overhead issue.
Here's the QRH.
I don't see any new lights. Oh, no, nothing new. No, we're golden. I see nothing new.
Hey, we're getting word from the back. There's an issue in a lavatory.
All right, you better go deal with it.
Speedbird 419, contact
The captain concurs with that.
There seems to be an issue. They're fighting up in the first class lounge.
Say again for Delta 209.
Delta 209 negative, that was for Speedbird 419, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Alright, well, I see no new lights, so I'm okay with that. Oh, the airport. Whoa, that was a weird feeling.
Oh, with the roll.
Yeah.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, contact Cooming radar 132 decimal 35, yeah.
I'm sorry, say the frequency again, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
132 decimal 35.
13235, Speedbird 47 Charlie, good morning.
You can close that and hit the, it'll find us on the big map.
Yeah, no, I wasn't interested in the big map.
Oh, okay.
Oh, RKZ. Okay. Yeah, that's on the flight plan. Okay, alright.
There's a lot of mountains down there.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, so like I was saying, this is absolutely 100%. We're out of the woods.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty confident in that. I mean, there's really not
Why
much.
would you feel the need to really say that, though?
Well, just because the aircraft, I mean, really nothing else can go wrong.
No. You weren't on my flight this morning. Far more things can go wrong.
Really? There's more that can go wrong?
Oh, yes.
Well, something tells me that you have a lot of fans. And I just like to know that if your wife cares for you as much as she does, I don't know why she has to pick on you.
This is not picking, this is helping charity. Thank you for changing that.
No problem at all, sir. I'd just like to tell you that so far with your Checkride, we've gone not too bad. I'm very pleased with the way that you've managed to handle yourself in this flight.
Well, I appreciate that.
You managed to hold your composure at this point. I just hope that the windshield doesn't ice up any further.
Yeah, that would be a real dang shame.
A dang shame.
That'd be a real dang shame. 5 below.
It's not as cold as it was, right?
Yeah, well, we're still not. Oh, VATSIM?
Yep. What was the message?
Stand by. Please contact me on 120.75.
Back.
It seems bizarre. They're just handing us back and forth. Good afternoon, Control Delta 209, level 320 for 330.
Delta 209, good day, track direct to Nonham.
Direct to Nonham.
We're going to go direct to Nonham, Delta 209.
Alright, so remind me how you do this.
Legs.
Legs, and you find it.
Yep.
Then you
hit it.
So you select it, and then you hit it here.
You got it.
Okay.
And execute.
And then execute. Okay. Alright. I'm slowly learning.
The center window's actually open right now. Just introduce yourself. Say you're the third officer.
Bahasa approaches.
You can ask him if he would prefer we disco. You know what would be a mighty darn shame? Huh. Bird strike.
There's a bird strike. That's just.
That's what I'm gonna guess
great.
that is.
That's great. We just got a bird strike.
Bird strike.
That is one dead bird at 33,000 feet. There's only one arrival into this joint.
Something tells me we're not gonna need it.
Yeah, you're probably right. All right, so remind me to go back into that.
Into what?
I just turned speed intervention back off, right?
That's right.
Okay. So I just turned that off there, and it should go back to my FMC.
It is. It just accelerated.
Right.
So now the thing is, your N1 limit's preventing you from going any further.
Right. So that's the next thing you got to change, which is under performance.
Correct. Which is init ref. Init ref.
Oh, init ref.
And then index.
Performance.
And
then
one
the
limit.
N1 limits. So then I can select. I'll select country.
No, that's even lower. Yeah, you can do that.
Really?
Sure.
I'm running at 91.
So 99's better than 91.
I mean, I'll just run that for now and see what
Yeah.
I get.
See where you get, right?
Do I have to execute that?
Nope.
Oh, it just does it.
It's
it does
instant
it.
changes
okay.
and away it
So
goes.
that's instant. Okay. Oh boy.
What's he saying? I see what he says, but the next sector will make sure you know that it was for donation. Say thank you. It was for that.
Okay, the flight plans are direct.
Is it direct at RKZ? I'm figuring it's going to be vectors.
Yeah, it's probably going to be vector. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to need them.
Don't think so?
No. But like I was saying, we could be out of the woods.
Could be.
We could be.
We probably aren't.
No. But I mean, I think I've been relatively helpful. It's all good. I do understand that payback can be a real bitch, though.
It's all right. We fly again in the early morning.
Yes, when I'm punchy and tired.
No, this is great. The iced up windows, and that's a nice touch.
It does add a little bit of the entertainment value.
Famous last words from Trev.
What's that?
The solo said famous last words from Trev.
Yeah. Captain?
Yeah.
Good luck. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Oh, the bird remnants of the bird are gonna fall off maybe.
Flapping in the breeze.
Flapping. It's his last movement.
He's trying to unstick himself from the
He's
windshield
trying
wiper.
to unstick himself from the windshield.
Oh, Pester Geek is with us.
Hey, Fester.
Hey,
Welcome
Fess.
aboard.
How's it going, buddy? We're experiencing some icing on the windshield right now. And we just had a bird strike.
Among other things.
Among other things. I think Ryan, the captain, I think he's upset his wife. And she's trying to get back at us with donations. But it's all for charity, right?
That's right.
It's all for the kids. I mean, the way I see it, we still have 6 things that haven't gone wrong yet.
That's true. Maybe these light bulbs are just burnt out.
They could be broke. Oh wait, hang on. I've only got 2 things now on this side.
Okay.
And 3 on yours.
So we have 5 to a full boat.
Engine has come up now. Oh, there, see? It went away. Oh,
Ooh,
the
that's
bird,
just
the bird just fell off.
that's rough.
Part of the bird just fell off.
Oh my.
Are we feeling a little tense there, sir?
I can see the sweat starting to pour off his face. Actually,
I'm still waiting for my coffee or my water.
oh yeah, that's right. Would
Yeah.
you get this fine gentleman water? Although something tells me he will not have the time to drink it. But
Well, he would have gotten his water if he didn't tell everybody to go clean up the lavatory.
I didn't. You did. I said put up a privacy curtain.
But did you not tell them that everybody dumped their luggage out into the aisle?
that was me.
Oh, but wait, who's in charge?
He is.
So whose ultimate responsibility?
He is. Although I'm the training captain
That's
right
right.
now, right? So
That's right.
technically
It's
I
you.
am in charge.
I'll get you some water. Hold up.
That's what I'm saying. You are. By the way, when we land, if we land, and there's still an airplane, oh, thanks. I intend to open the cockpit window and leave the airplane through the cockpit.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
So you have a germophobia?
No, I just don't want to face what's on the other side of that cockpit door.
Something tells me that you're just slightly nervous about what is about to perpetuate.
Why would I be nervous? I mean, the altitude through the airport's 11,000 feet.
And the altitude that we're at is 33,000 feet, which means we've got 22,000 feet to deal with whatever happens. I mean, 22,000 feet is 33 is 66% of what we need to land, right?
Surrounded by mountains.
That's perfect. Little bit of icing on the window. I wait a minute. Do you see that kind of scares me because there does appear to be a mountain peak that is at the same altitude as we
Well,
are.
good thing we're about to turn left. But, oh, look, there's more over there. That's great.
I don't understand the bird strike. Part of the bird is still there, but the other part of him is gone.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
Oh,
Yep.
What kind of tip is that?
If for any reason we need it, enter mountain canyons from the top.
Enter mountain
Follow them
canyons?
down.
Okay, and that gives us a little bit extra distance.
Yeah, because the terrain falls away from you versus entering a canyon from any particular angle and then the terrain rising in front of you.
So that's a good tip. I do have another tip for you as well.
What's that?
Try and keep the blue side up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. There it is. Try to keep the blue side up. Well, this flight is about to get...
So I will warn you in advance, though, that I will not do a single thing until you tell me to do it.
That's fair.
Although there are procedures in place, and I
There are
have
memory
to.
items that you
Well,
should
there are, and what I need to do is ensure that your proficiency is going to be acceptable.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know, because I am your training, your line and dock captain, I am just informing you that I will not touch anything. You have to pretend that I am a brand new first officer that has never been in an airplane, and this is my first day. So what I ask that you do is that you treat me as if I'm green first officer, and I want you to I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I need you to tell me what you want me to do.
I get you.
And I'm not punishing you. This is just part of your line and dock training. Think of it as your sim ride.
As your sim ride.
That's right. And by the way, I will tell you that you currently have 2 strikes of 3.
Yeah.
And if you thank you very much for the host, guys. You guys are all awesome.
Thank you.
I will tell you that if you get that 3rd strike, you're going to have to leave the aviation industry and go do something like database administration for a living.
Yeah, that'd be a crying shame.
It would be. So I just want you to understand. What kind of music do you like, Captain?
What kind of music do I like?
Yeah, what kind of music do you like? Are you a fan of music? Are you a pop country kind of a fan?
No. I am not a bro country guy.
You're not a bro country
No.
guy? Are you an R&B fan favorite. Did you hear that? Ding, ding, ding.
Sure
Yeah, I
did.
sure did.
It was a donation. Thank you,
Thank you
very
very much.
much.
Thank you very much.
And who was that from, James?
That's from Beach House.
Beach House. Awesome. What a great guy. And how much was the donation for?
$1.
No, so he's trying to make you nervous.
Yeah, right.
So he's
trying to make me
playing the
nervous.
game. You know what the game is, eh? He's trying to. You know? Have you ever heard the THX intro?
Mm-hmm.
You know the surround sound
Yeah.
THX. You know how it sort of builds. And
Yes, I do.
That's the Beach House right now.
Yeah,
he's
that's
trying
what
to
with the bits and the dollars.
the bits and the datas. So he's bringing it up. He's raising the house.
Well, folks, after this intersection, well, 11 miles, there is one more leg to what is effectively the final approach fix area of this airport. That's 133 miles away. And I hope we make it there.
We will. What,
That's
so
a long, nice long straight leg for a lot of things to...
so we're going to Zulu uniform Lima Sierra?
No, that's the airport.
That's
So-
where we're going. That's the airport
Yeah,
that we're going to,
yeah,
right?
that's the airport.
So
But RKZ is the VR and they have a...
so we're 140 miles
Yeah.
out of that airport.
See?
Oh, so that is the same. RKZ is the airport. That's the NDB
Actually,
over the airport?
What is...
There's RKZ, and it's 90 miles, right, from
yeah,
the airport?
90 miles from the airport. So
Wow.
We,
A little less than 90.
No, it's RKZ direct. That's the end of the flight plan.
Oh.
Zul's is the alternate.
Right. Oh, okay.
Or no, is it?
No,
it's not. It's
Zul's
the
is
destination.
where we're going.
Yeah, so it's yeah, okay. All right,
So
never
we're
mind.
going direct now. 134 miles until we turn into a pile of smoking ash.
He'll get it on the ground. No worries.
I'm not worried about it. I mean, I'm actually very confident in your abilities. That's why we're doing a line and dock for you.
Studying.
Yeah, I just thinking that maybe I'm going to turn the flight recorder off, just because there might be some bad things that are saying.
Yeah,
and then it only lasts for 30 minutes. So really, the good thing would be this way they won't be able to trace our bodies. Do you know what I mean? Not on intercept heading, it says.
That's because. Oh wait, we overshot the intersection. The LNAV and the LNAV disengaged.
That's a bad thing.
Yep.
What's he say?
Santa, are you still there? Velocity
Stand by.
077.
Affirmative Delta 209, we're still here.
All right. So next center's wanting you to contact.
Yeah.
At 132.35.
See, this is interesting. Why are we not hearing them call us?
I don't know.
Santa, Velocity 077, just confirming you're still there.
132.3. 132.35.
132.35?
Yes.
Are you sure that's the new one? Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon, Zul's Control Delta 209. We're level at 330.
Santa, good day. Velocity 077 with you, flight level 390.
I don't understand.
That guy's checking in too.
Delta 209, good morning, Laser Control. Maintain attitude, turn left heading 360.
We'll turn left heading 360. Current altitude, Delta 209. Yeah, it wasn't though, because they never handed us off.
Yeah, and he dropped out.
Well, it appears that LNAV and VNAV has failed.
Has it really? I don't necessarily want to do it, but no, it's good.
Well,
It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, we're on, he's asked us to go to 360
Yeah,
anyway.
no,
but-
I know. I just when it.
Lufthansa Cargo 17, Descend to
It clicked.
8,100 meters.
Clicked
Turn
off
right
the overshot the
into
approach, but now the fix, but now seems to be
Seems
working.
bizarre. I don't know why it was off.
8,500 meters, but that's the wrong place.
It's bizarre. Yep. Does, doesn't it?
United 909.
Seems that there's a lot of strange things that are occurring on this airplane.
Over Kilo Zulu, United 909.
American 209, turn right heading 120.
And right, 120, American 209.
I can feel the tension building. Because we're getting closer to that destination, and I know that means we're getting closer to death.
Close to something.
I might need a bourbon after this. I assure you that our 4 o'clock in the morning flight will be a lot more
Control velocity
regular.
9104,
Yeah.
way over to tower now.
And you know what? I'm even gonna keep the shirt on for that, except I'm gonna do it up.
Oh, okay.
Station calling, say it again, please.
Velocity 9104, we're almost overhead the field. Do you want us on tower now?
Ooh, another host, guys. Thank you very much for the host.
5,600 meters.
For those of you that just joining us, we're about to go down in a burning pile of flames. I'm sure of it.
5,600
We're trying
meters
not
and
to,
over the
but
tower. Do we have a QNH for us, 910?
not looking good.
QNH should be 1028.
1028, 9104.
1028 is the...
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. I heard him say it.
Yeah, thanks.
Lazo Control, Tom Jet 1 Victor Bravo.
Tom Jet 1 Victor Bravo, Lazo Control.
So we have 11 minutes of our 45-minute fuel reserve remaining. 11 further minutes of delay vectors available. Maximum 1 Victor Bravo.
Oh, that just matches the throttle positions of the engine speed.
Yep. And it may be required. It may be required. So when you see the yellow,
Yeah,
right?
the yellow marks.
So you can actually put them in the
Then
green.
engage.
When you disengage, it should basically stay in that position.
Right. Okay.
Something tells me.
Wonder how long it's gonna keep on the setting. You hear that?
I did. I don't know what that noise was.
Didn't sound good.
Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, or flight attendants. Flight attendants, I heard a bang back there. Is everything okay?
Delta
I was sleeping.
209 and descend to 8,100.
Down for 8,000, Delta 209. Oh, I hear all kinds of banging going on. Is that bad?
That was for American 209 down to 8,100 meters.
Nope, it was for us.
American 209 continued, descend to 8,400 meters.
Okay,
Meters.
8,400 meters for American 209.
Whoa. Wait.
Tom Jet 1 Victor Bravo, contact tower on 118.
No, I'm just going to confirm, but we need meters, so you should be able to push
what?
Meters?
Oh,
meters.
17, turn left direct to Lima X-ray Alpha.
Left, Lima X-ray Alpha,
I got it. I see it.
Hang on, let me confirm though first.
Yeah.
Lufthansa 17, descend to 7,200 meters.
5,200 meters, Lufthansa, but
Center Delta 209.
Delta 209, Alpha Control, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm because you also gave the same instructions to American 209. Did you want us at 8,000 meters? Delta 209.
Delta 209, the altitude for you is 8,100 meters. The altitude for American 209 is 8,400 meters.
Okay, 8,100 meters for Delta 209. Okay, so now you'll level change that.
Thank you for the $20
And
donation.
move the speed up. See, that's going to be the problem, right? Because if you drop that speed,
American
we will not descend, right?
American 209 and
There's a
turn
lot
right
of
heading 180.
180 for Delta 209, confirm.
Norfolk Delta 209 for American 209.
Oh my God, this is
American
confusing.
209 and turn right heading 180.
And right 180, American 209.
Qantas 491, turn right heading 090.
So you see, if you lower the speed, it'll make us stay at that altitude until
it can go down.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, would you please go back there and see what the ruckus is? It sounds almost like cabin pressure problem.
17 contact tower on 118.25, see it.
118.25, yeah.
Delta 7202, turn left heading, turn left direct to Lima X-ray Alpha.
Blocked.
Delta 7202, turn left direct to Lima X-ray Alpha.
Oh, they're coming in now.
Delta 7202, left turn direct, Lima X-ray Alpha, thanks.
No way.
9009,
No way.
8,400 meters.
$500 donation.
Are you kidding me?
No, I am not kidding.
$500 donation
I'm
by
not
who?
kidding. I'm not kidding.
From who?
To Romeo Kilo Zulu now.
Nice. Crispy just signed your fate.
Crispy just helped a lot of kids.
She did, and you know what? We appreciate that, and you and her both deserve a medal. And I hear an awful lot of banging going on in the background.
I don't even care about that pressurization problem.
I'm just gonna say thank you very much from all of us here. You guys are amazing.
Hey, I didn't sign on for this.
Listen, I need you to do me a favor.
Delta 209, turn right direct to Romeo Kilo Zulu.
Romeo Kilo Zulu will direct Delta 209.
So I can go like that, right?
Yep.
And then.
Well, you got to get rid of that first. Not on intercept. Clear.
Oh, right. Okay.
Go
Gotcha.
RKZ again. On in.
That, and
We're actually already going there. You could probably hit just.
Oh, because it's the active leg.
It's not gonna go. Go ahead. We'll leave it on.
Runway 27 right. Romeo Kilo Zulu 01 Alpha arrival.
Oh, anti-ice. Cow ice on the anti-ice. We got a lot of problems going on here.
All right.
Your airplane?
My airplane. I'll take the radios for a second if you want.
Yep, that's fine. And the airplane. Just keep an eye. You're gonna have to stay on heading select mode until it.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Maintain altitude, turn left heading 360.
Wing anti-ice, engine anti-ice. So this is section 3 for those of you following around along in your BBJ manual. Wow, do you hear all that banging? Uh-oh, the ice is starting. I wonder if this is some ice or... Oh, there we... Wow, the ice is just flowing off. What's going on?
I got an engine out.
Engine out, fire. That's me. Engine 1, confirm? Or do you want to do it?
Engine 1. No, I got it.
Okay.
Engine 1, fire, confirm.
Fire, confirm. Pull engine 1. We got a lot of buffeting, so we clearly have problem. Engine 1, fuel cutoff.
Fuel cutoff selected.
Fuel cutoff off.
I got the fire bottle here. Confirm my fire bottle.
Confirm number 1.
Alright, that's been pulled.
You should
rotated.
Okay, you should disconnect the autopilot and take manual at this time. Just fly direct to RKZ at this time. We got a gear warning as well.
It's probably an altitude.
Probably is. It's because we've pulled this back. We got a lot of vibration coming out of the right engine right now. Just saying.
Yep.
A lot of vibration coming out of the right engine. Let me know if you want a type of fruit for breakfast. Engine 1 confirmed fire is out.
Hit that altitude horn cut out.
Altitude horn cut out is out.
Depressurized.
We have depressurized. Drop the masks. The masks should be down. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. This is. I think we should probably pull the pin on the ATC thing at this time.
I think you should. Yeah.
Okay, let's call banana at this time.
I think you should on the ATC.
Okay, thank you very much. The ATC selection has been done.
Thank
All
you.
right, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. We're experiencing a lot of vibration on the right-hand side of the aircraft. Please, please at this time, I'd like you to put your knees between your head between your knees and just pray that we're going to be able to get out of this.
Whoa.
Okay. Our captain is drastically trying to keep an eye out on things. And what I'd really like to say is...
why don't you forget about the passengers and just give me about flight level 200 for a second?
Why are you descending?
Because of this.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess we should have done that probably a little sooner.
Gotta have cabin pressure.
Do you want me still to care about the anti-ice, or is there more important things to worry about?
I do not care about the anti-ice. We're basically VFR conditions. What I'd like you to do is take a look at this and give me a heading off of RKZ with a minimum descent altitude.
Okay, heading with a minimum descent altitude or RKZ.
That's good.
That's actually, that was well done. It's almost like you knew what you were doing.
Engine.
We have, okay, so
we need,
that's
okay,
fine.
run the QRH for an in-flight restart. I know we're on battery power. Dual
engine, we've lost all electrics. Can I start the APU, please?
Yes, please
Thank
do
you.
that. Start the APU.
APU's coming on. APU is starting. Unfortunately,
There we go.
Everything is dead. Make sure you watch this bad boy.
Yep.
Keep an eye on your speed. I would suggest you reduce
I would
it.
suggest that you read the QRH for the in-flight restart right now.
I'm trying to. Engines and APU section number 7 for those of you following around in the BBJ manual. Engine failure and shutdown. We're going to look at 7-14. Going to 7-14. Boy, it's quiet in here now. I don't think we... 7-14, I've got it right here, sir. Don't you worry. We're going to be okay. All right, engine failure or shutdown, loss of all thrust on an engine. No, I want dual engine, but accompanied by illumination of the engine fail alert. We definitely have engine fail alert. Accomplish this, thrust levers to close, auto throttle if engaged, disengage.
Disengaged.
Conditions permitting, operate for 3 minutes at idle thrust. We don't have that option. Engine start levers to cut off. That has been completed. APU if available. We have started, but it doesn't. Oh, it's on. Do you want me to try and engage it?
Give me the APU bus.
All right, APU bus is back on. We're going to go stand by there. Fuel balance we have no idea what our fuel is. Keep that 273 knots, just so you know. Transponder mode to TA, that has been done. If wing anti-ice is required, well, at this point, I don't think it is. Isolation valve switch is going to auto. It's in auto. Plan to land at the nearest suitable airport. That's what it says, which was RKZ, but you still need a heading, right?
Yeah, I need a heading.
Now, unfortunately, RKZ, we do not know where it is, but if you give me this iPad, I can tell you and give you a vector. Would you like
I'd
that?
rather have an engine. Let's do the in-flight restart.
Do you want to try a restart? All right, let me make sure the APU bleed is on. APU bleed is on, and the 2 packs are off, but we have no bleed air.
Yeah.
Would you like to try an in-flight restart?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Wait a minute.
Hang on, standby power's on.
Yeah, I was going to say, we don't have any ICAS. Here, you got it.
We got these on boots, but we have, let me check my batteries here. We have 24 volts, 25. APU, what's the APU got on it? APU gen, we got full voltage on the APU gen, that's good. Oh, hey, look at this, on my side, we've got instruments back.
All right, can you transfer it to mine?
We can try. I might be able to. Oh, it sounds like that. Let's try if we can go, look at this. Okay, you got instruments back on your side. So RKZ is back up. Do you see that?
Yeah.
And what have we got going on
direct
here?
to the airport from the FMS, please.
RKZ.
We're gonna make anything here.
Oh, we do not give up. RKZ is right there.
Yeah.
So what was the airport, please? Do we know what the code was for it? ZULS.
Actually, stop that. Continue the re-engine start, please.
Oh, we could try. I've got nothing though.
You got nothing? Yeah.
Let's
Even
see.
on the starter.
Well, the starter, I went here. Let's see if I got this.
Oh, we're so screwed.
Oh, wait. Oh, a little bit of pressure there. Bleeds. We want the APU bleed. APU bleed. Turn those recircs off. The packs are off. We do not have enough duct pressure for a restart. The AGT is up on the APU. It's happy. Auto fail light is something. Are you kidding me? And another donation.
They're not.
From,
They're not kidding.
This is awesome. I really think if I was you, I'd be looking for that airport.
Oh,
You can
I
see
am.
it is to your left, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you've got it. It should be, if we bring the scale down.
That's just the VOR.
Yeah,
though,
but
man.
it's close enough to the airport, you should be able to see it. So I'm going to put your heading indicator right on the airport so you can...
There's no way.
Hey, you can't give up if you want.
No, there's no way. We're down below this mountain range. I'm not going to make it around this
You're
mountain
totally
range.
going to make it. Pull back on that stick. You're descending too... APU just went out. I'm going to go ahead and silence the APU bell.
Yeah, just go ahead and silence that. We're so dead.
I think if I was you, I would continue your turn. 248 knots. I have gone to extinguish said APU. APU is extinguished.
Thanks.
We've got absolutely no fuel in any of the engines. I may as well turn those off before we blow up.
I'm just looking for a place to stick this thing.
You're just going to look for a place to stick it. We feel the left probe is out. You know what? Something tells me if you go over here to the right, the airport's down in here. Let's try and sneak through that. Don't descend so fast. Bring that back. You're descending at 4,000 feet a minute.
Look at that valley ahead.
That's what I'm getting at. If you go over here to the right, but bring that up, yeah. Try and keep it at 1,000. If I have to, I can put flaps out too, right?
I thought you said 273 on the speed.
No, I never said that.
I swear you did.
No, I never said that. I said try and limit your speed as much as you can. We can put flaps out and slow this descent down. Look, you're just gliding beautifully right now. Your speed's coming down, but we can drop flaps and everything. That'll at least keep you over this mountain range.
If we can see them.
I'm going to bring up this map because I want to make sure we're close. And I've got the runway. Once you get over this mountain, you want to hang a right. And I'm going to say you're approximately...
I think I see it.
You actually see the runway?
Dang.
You might, if we can keep this. You're descending 1,800 feet a minute again. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to turn right. I'm going to give you the heading.
Doesn't matter, I have no displays.
You have no what?
I have no displays, I'll have to look at yours.
No, but we're going to let you do it. Just keep watching on mine. You can see it.
Yep.
090. So you're at 069 right now. Well, at least we've got, no, we lost the APU. We're probably going to run out of voltage soon.
Probably.
I don't know if you're going to make it over that. I'm going to say you're basically dead. Yep. I'm just going to say that.
Oh, we know.
Just keep that speed there, okay? And you let me know if you want to put some flap out. I'm going to say you're approximately from the airport. You're dead, man. You really are dead, man. So this is 30 miles.
Yeah, it's
dead
so
man
you're
flying.
30, 60, 90.
You can give that up, dude.
You are 90 miles from the airport.
That's what I'm saying. RKZ was not on the airport. It's 90 miles from it. There's no way that matters. So, tell you what, why don't you just...
Would you like a little bit of flap now so you can find a flat spot to nicely sit it down?
Yeah. Sure, what the heck. Give me flaps.
As if there's nothing you can do.
Oh, I'm looking for a spot. Don't get me wrong.
All right, there's flaps 5, if they'll even come out.
Did you try number 1 by chance?
No, but I could try that if you'd
number
like.
1.
All right. I have no duct pressure. That's the only problem, and I have no APU.
No APU. No.
I could try a flight start.
Never mind. No,
I think it's pretty
we should
much.
just brief the passengers.
Okay.
Call it a day.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck. I hope you're having such a stellar evening.
I hope you enjoyed that in-flight fish.
I'm hoping that your your fuel, or your meal was wonderful. I'd just like to inform you that from the flight deck, the captain has decided that there is no suitable place to land, so we're going to set this down gently on the side of this mountain. What I'm going to ask you to do is to kindly prepare the cabin for emergency landing at this time, and I encourage you all to thank the Crispy CEO for the amazing $500 donation that clearly put us in this wonderful predicament. We absolutely love every single one of you guys and all your donations, and normally we would not do this, but for a beautiful, beautiful donation of $500, I do not know what is occurring, but clearly something is occurring. Are you going to find a nice flat spot for us?
No, there is no nice flat spot.
It's mountain terrain.
Nothing but mountains.
Well,
You try to put a downslope on a
I'm
mountain.
just going to tell you that we're approaching 152 knots. Look at this. This is nice and flat.
This is where I'm going.
But there's even a road there. Do you think you can make the road? You're descending at 2,500 feet a minute right now. This is not good. Would you like landing gear?
No. We're gonna go flat.
I think you're better off with landing gear. I really do.
In the Himalayan mountains, you think a wheel's gonna matter?
Look. Oh, we've just lost our screen. Before we run out of voltage, would you like me to put the landing gear down? I think I should. Let's see, they're probably going to fail anyways, right?
Yeah, sure. What the heck?
You probably already
Why
know
not
this.
throw a bunch of drag out there?
Yeah. Well, it's okay. They absolutely all failed. I'll try it one more time.
Don't bother. It's all over but the crying.
It's all over but the crying. All right. Would you like more flap to make this a little smoother?
Well,
there's trees.
Yeah.
We just don't want to hit the tree.
Oh no. Where are you gonna go, Trev?
I don't know, but I
can't tell a tree from a bad pixel.
At this point, I'm just trying to.
I'm basically going for that flat sand spot right there.
Yeah, you might want to go a little to the right.
So did he pass his line test?
Well, not yet. He hasn't.
Oh sure. What the heck? Where's the gear cutout?
The gear cutout.
There we go.
I don't know if it's actually. It says it's in op.
Oh, that tree's
too low gear.
Oh, you're gonna hit the tail if we're not careful.
Don't worry, we're gonna flare right into these trees. It'll be nice. Oh, look at the trees. Look at the beautiful trees.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all over. It's all over the papes.
Pull up. Yeah, there it is. Thanks for that.
Pull up.
Well, I would like to thank everybody that donated, especially Crispy CEO for the $500 US donation. The children are going to love that. Normally, we would never allow it to ruin the flight or to put us into the ground, but for a donation as substantial as that, it was absolutely wonderful. Do you have any last words? I do have one last thing to say to you yet. You fail.
Yeah. You fail. Well, you know what? I'll have words with you in another life about that one.
Yeah.
In the next life, right?
That's right.
That was a hot mess.
All right, guys, let us spend 2 minutes. We're going to get reset up for the next flight and reposition the aircraft while...
I do have just one other comment. I do. Same thing Trevor said. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you for being good sports, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'm going to think about how I'm going to get them on our 2 a.m. flight. No, just kidding. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm just going to put all the switches back and get us in the appropriate position. And Kyle can reset the sim. No. Off. Oh, look, we stopped. And that one will have to get fixed. And engine electrical hydraulics. Everything is perfect. You guys are all amazing. I love that. I don't think I missed anything.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. All right. IRSs are off. Make sure yaw damper is off. These are all normal. Fuel pumps are off. Crossfeed is good. Those are off. Galley power is off. Ground power not required. Ground power is not required.
Ground power is
right now.
definitely not required.
And those are all good. And prop heat, window heat is off. Windows heat, electricals are off. That's good. Trim air, recircs, packs. Everything's off. All right, let's go back up here. This is off. The landing gear is down and locked. Engine fire switches are back. These are off. Flaps are up. Those are up. These are at idle. I think, Kyle, I think everything is back for cold start. I'm thinking at this point, should we do how long before the next flight goes? 5 minutes or half an hour? I thought he said an hour, but I don't think it would be that far. We were a little behind there. All right, guys, we're going to get this set up for the next crew. Thanks very much again. You guys are all amazing. We were at $8,166 at new total. I'm thinking we're closer to $8,600. let's see how it goes. Normal turnaround, so we should actually get the next guys ready and get in here so we don't get delayed. All right, let's try. We're going to stop the stream, restart the stream immediately, and then we're going to prepare the cockpit for the next departure. Thanks very much, guys. Delta 209, WorldFlight, Team USA, you guys are all amazing. Hang tight, the next crew's coming in.
What we'll do... Ray, who's the next crew?
It's Will AJ and it's AJ. I wanted AJ to slot in so he could fly.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
I'm flying tomorrow too, so.
Right. Do you want to exit?
Yes.
So I'm just going to stop the stream and I'll restart it again. And then are you doing a full reboot? Is that what you're doing?
I was just going to restart prepared.
That's, wow.